with turn that there. All right, let's see. And
Keep crying, baby!
that one made me jump. That one made me jump. I'm gonna be honest. That one made me jump. That one made me jump. I was like, it's funny. The keep crying made me jump, but not the dead heavy. That was funny. All right, where was it? It take this man time to. Okay, we're still here. I'm way farther on my alt character. Okay, first of all, let's see. Can I upgrade any of my crap? No. Oh, I'm out of that. Apartments. Alright, now I was still doing, let's see, stress signal, let's go that way. Yeah, like I said, it's something that's gonna take some time to mess with and everything, so everybody goes ham tonight. I did limit some just because of how long they are. So. You check the stress signal and you go to its rescue. When you arrive to Origin, you find a ship with systems jammed in good condition. Contact.
Head to the target. May prepare boarding protocol.
Probably a mistake, but whatever. Oops! Oops! Oops-a-doodle! After nearing your ship, and by near I mean I rammed that thing at full speed, you nearing the ship, you send a repair team to a distressed cruiser. Sorry, more distressed now. Appears the ship has a great system area and its energy economies. Luckily, you have the parts we need to repair the ship. The crew of the other ship offers to repair the damage themselves so as not to delay our mission. The captain offers one of his best crewmen as a volunteer to help us on our quest. Well, we will accept that new crewman. You okay over there? Good, good. My shields are busted. My shields are busted because I went ping. Crewman, who is this? Oh, already added it to me. Okay, must be this guy because he's not even leveled. Mr. Daniel Cook, I think. Whatever, don't care. Okay, let's see. Next mission we do. Allied station, but what's over here? Alright, let's, yeah, on my alt, on my second character, I'm flying at the, smaller ship, and I have to be careful because it has less armor, but boy, it's firepower. Forgot to put my engines at max. Whoops-a-doodle. So how are y'all doing today? How are you doing today? Receive a notice from your communications officer. That's a drifting ship that detected emitting a stress. The ship seemed to be quite deteriorated without occupants. Let's contact by radio. Thank you. Part building up. You check for survivors, signed to contact by radio. After a few minutes, your team established contact with the ship. We were raided by pirates and they left us adrift so we could die ask for help. Many of us have died, but there's still a few of us left. Please help us. Let's rescue these people.
Head to the target. May prepare boarding protocol.
Yeah, let's not engage full power and ram them like I just did, because that was just incredibly dumb. It was ping! That should have caused an explosion, mind you, but you know what? It's fine. I'm glad it didn't. Oh yeah, you're busted. Door of the drifting ship opens in front of the rescue team. Behind the door appears a survivor who greatly excited to join your crew. Ah, 2 crew. Okay. Crew members. Okay, we got Luciana and Monica. Ooh, hello. Okay, both have a level in salvaging. Okay, so we have backup people. We need them. Let's go to the station, get some more missions before we continue the... See, we can go to, I don't know. Actually, I don't know where we go. Just gonna keep exploring, I guess. Yeah, that does sound like a cosmic fart. That does sound like a cosmic fart. Here, charge it up! Cotton, we ain't got enough gas to go! Well, how do we fix that? I don't know why it does that suddenly. It just stops. Just suddenly, like, I'm just gonna stop right here, like... Really? No, no, I don't get jumped. It's just, oh, we just stop. Now, here we go.
Activate the shields. All hands to battle stations.
Oh, they got beams. I want beams. Can I get beams? Come here. Before movement, before you. No, I have forward movement. I'm just stopped right in the middle of the launch there. Not doing much. I think I need to mess with my weapons a bit. Oh wait, no, I got powered weapons. I think I might have a bad weapon set up here.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed!
Okay. Yeah, come here, you. Come on, keep. Would you quit flying away like a dirtbag? Yeah, this is taking a bit. Yep, there you go. Hasta the bye-bye!
Well done. May, send a damage report to my terminal immediately.
Yes. Now let's get to the station and repair. Yeah, yeah, that's no, I understand that. Broadsides are my best bet.
Republic ship requesting docking permission, please.
It's just hard to, because some of the weapon setups are quite
Welcome,
different.
Captain. Kick your boots off. My house is your house.
I love it when people say that, because then I kick my shoes off, and then they get mad at me because I did that, and goes, put them back on, they smell! My dad's one of those people. If you tell him to take his shoes off, you better have some air fresheners nearby, because otherwise, you're going to be regretting that. My dad used to have a foot fungus, by the way. He used to have a bad foot fungus. I mean, it was horrible. And if he took his shoes off, my God, you better had a gas mask on. It got real bad one year. It got real bad. It's like if anything touched his feet, he was in dire pain. And let's see. Let's take these jobs. Why not? Because one day we were trying to put together a desk for my mom, and in her room. It was late, and my mom was holding a piece of wood of the desk while my dad was doing something. and the wood slipped out of her hand. And it wasn't even that far of a drop. It was just, it hit his feet. Then anyone else went, ow! My dad rolled over and cried. My dad was like, ah! And he was silent for a good minute. Well, me, my mom, and my little sister were laughing because of his reaction. He just went silent, and he just like, and we're like, you okay? And he's like, no. Is this shield? Okay, shield damage. Shield damage. I need a hull. No, I need a hull damage weapon. That's what I need. Need another hull damage weapon. But can I? Ooh, I can scrap all this. But yeah, he was silent for a good 5 minutes, crying. And it's like people go, "That's not nice. That wasn't funny." And it's like he was. Okay, I don't want missiles. I already have a missile. I need. That's why I need. I need another. 18-9. It's leveled up, but no. I need a hull weapon. Now I only have these right now. You don't have anything I could ask for. I don't like you. Can I upgrade any of these like this? I'm missing that and that. Yeah, I'm missing Crystal and Protonite. Crystal, I'm missing everything else for that one. And that's whatever. Okay. Let's see, let's see. Let's go to the missions. There we go. But yeah, it's like people sitting there going, that's not nice to laugh at him. But you see, the thing is, in my family, physical comedy is best comedy. That's why we all love the Three Stooges. We love physical comedy. I mean, stand-up jokes is great and everything too, but physical comedy is just goddamn hilarious. Okay, hey guys, how you doing? I'm gonna let y'all get the first shot, so I can make sure you're all feeling. Yeah, thank you. Oh, he's going down that way. Oh yeah, there we go. Bye bye.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Hey buddy, how you doing? Crew member wounded. Okay, we have someone wounded. Nah, I can't have that. How about not be wounded? No, I'll kill you. You're weaker. Slapstick never goes out of style. Never. It can be horrible if people don't do it right, but it never goes out of style. It's always great. That's why we always laugh when when a guy gets kicked in the ball. Sure, it's horrible, like, oh my god, that could kill him. But also we go, because it's funny. Even as guys are going, oh, that hurt, but damn it, that was funny, and we can't help it. The ship remains Charles Engines. The enemy ship wants to get in touch with you. Set the transmission in your personal terminal. We surrender, Captain. The crew is unarmed, and we'll allow the coupling of our ship so we can take us with us. Alright, prepare the docking. If you try anything, I will gun you down like the punk you is. Oh, wait, let me just, go. Trust me, you try anything, I will gun you down. Ship's hatch open here. Promise the crew's unarmed. The team handcuffs them and escorts them to the cells of your ship. Well, I don't want to go to the nearest prison. Can't really do anything to it, which sucks, because that would have been fun to blow it up. Let's save. Let's save. Most of the best cartoon slap, yes. But like I said, slapstick is best. Shadow Selic, I'm coming for you. Wait. Oh wait. Let's drop out because I got a mission here. The long hours. Oh, and I forgot to put Amana in the hospital. Long yawn echoes from the command bridge. Crew's long retired to rest and deathly silence along with the dim light of the monitors that push you to your limit. I'm going to rest a while. Let me know if anything new. If there's any news. Roger that, Captain. I got this. Get the stretcher back and run your hand over your belly. You asked me a short while ago, but your stomach is rumbling with hunger. Go down the stairs and walk down the hall in silence. During these quiet moments, the ship seems like a different place. Nothing to do with the busiest hours. Now that the corridors and most of the rooms are empty, you enjoy a leisurely stroll. Have I done this one before on stream? Hatch of the dining room opens, the ship will say. At the table, several crew members laugh and engrossed in what they're doing. Although you don't pay much attention, go straight to one of the fridges to grab a piece of fruit. Right, Jess? Oh, sure, what the hell. Think about a piece of fruit while we're at the table. Kamga rolls the dice snails beside me. Gullible trail in your face. Okay. Okay, I did? Okay, that was how much is the bet? Sure, let's see. Okay. Well, that's it. We're done. I'm leaving. Alright. Also, before I frickin' forget... Apartments. Sick bay. Okay, let's get you healed up. Anything I can scrap? Yes. Scrap that. That. Black guns, I'm gonna hold on to those. I have one of these, so I'm just gonna scrap that too. Why not? I'll keep the flat guns. Engineering, can I make anything good? Can I make any freaking weapons with, Yes, can I? Oh, I can! Okay. I'm so glad the game technically pauses while you're doing this. And can I do a research? What's this? Mine launchers, Peter cannon. What? Did I get it? Or did you just say no? Good, I got it. Okay, so let's this one replace this one. There. That way we now have a two energy weapons and two hull weapons. Can I upgrade this one? See if it's that's my missiles. Nope, I'm still lacking. Careful. Oh, I can't. Can I? No, I can't, apparently. That might help matters. Might. So how are you doing today? Do you have to think it out slot to upgrade? I don't know. I shouldn't have to, really. Because it just says click to upgrade. Let me see. Can I? Okay, so I maybe. Oh wait! Oh, I really just okay. After seeing some of my last, we quickly head to the engineering. Chief engineers are waiting for you. Bad news, Captain. We have a terrible system breakdown in the engines that will permanently reduce its power unless we resolve it now. Also, we don't have the needed parts to fix it. Our only option is using parts of the ship's fuselage to repair the engines. But this option will weaken the ship's hull until we repair it in the station. And reduce speed is fine. Bungler! Bungler! Decide not to repair the engines. We're in a danger zone. We need all the harm arm we can to get rather than speed. Okay, yep, that's fine. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so really? Okay, let me see. Where's the hull damage one? Yeah. Let me see if I have to do that. Nope. Still have... I guess maybe I have to be at a station to upgrade it. I don't mind having a little bit slower speed. We're a freaking cruiser. I mean, speed is important, but... North Luyan. North Luyan is the great city. On the planet. Skyscrapers soar tall and reflect the city's hectic life. Following Sonic's trail, you head for one of its venues called the Dungeon, located in the fanciest districts of the city. The views of the city impressed you thoroughly. According to the report you received, Salik runs a venue in the fanciest area of North Luyan. Usually, a search and capture mission would take you to the creepiest places in the galaxy. For once, you're grateful you're not forced to visit a place where anyone can stab you in the back. Well, I have a feeling that's about to change. You walk through the crowd until you reach the area. The streets packed with youngsters are illuminated by the holographic advertisements of the different establishments that try to catch the crowd's attention. You expect to find suited businessmen enjoying the finest wine vintages their wallets can afford, but you were completely wrong. Where the hell are we? Everywhere you look, people are wearing increasingly weird styles, from classic designs belonging to past eras to the most unlikely body modification. You traveled the galaxy as far as you can remember, but you've never seen anything like this. Isn't that... You look where Lacera's pointing, and you sink your face into the palm of your hand. In front of you, you can see the faux stone facade of Salik's venue. Above the iron door, there is a platform with a person in a black leather suit on it, chained to a luminous red X. This is the dungeon. Oh boy! Oh boy! We're going somewhere, ain't we? Tell me it's not true. Some of the crew members have a laugh. Crew member boom. I'm afraid so, sir. That's Salik's venue. You sigh deeply as you take your step inside. I prefer places where you can get stabbed. You go through the double doors and the music hits you hard. The lights flash rapidly with different colors, blinding you for a few seconds. As soon as your eyesight gets used to it, you can see some of the customers, even weirder than the people outside. On the platform, several men and women dance following a bizarre choreography. From the shadows, a figure completely wrapped in leather shows up. He's wearing a gas mask, just like his partner outside. Without saying a word, the man holds out his hand and offers you to choose between two colors, red or white. I'm gonna pick red. The man wearing the gas mask nods and draws a white line on your forehead. I picked red. I clicked red, didn't I? Okay, whatever. Did I pick red? I picked red. Okay, because he said white line. Wait a minute. I'm confused. Draws a light line on your forehead. You feel a chill run through your body as you move through the premises while the rest of the crew goes through the same process. You wander around the venue, observing customers join the show from their scarlet couches. And, what now? I'll go upstairs. Look for Salik on this floor. Both options are the same. I go upstairs and y'all stay here. You leave the crew behind. You walk up the stairs until you reach a long corridor with dozens of doors on both sides. You move forward slowly while little by little the music fades and the sound of screams get louder. On a couple of occasions, you peek through the half-open doors, finding gruesome scenes that I won't dare describe here. Howard. At the end of the corridor, you come to a room similar to the main one, although decorated with a different theme. As you move, the customers notice your presence and whisper to each other. Until now, you hadn't realized how much you attract attention. You quickly sit on one of the armchairs, trying to go unnoticed. First time in the dungeons, isn't it? And Google happened from a gas attack. DM, why would you Google that? Why would you Google how to... No, you did not. You did not, because you knew good. You know good and damn well if you did that, you'd be on a list right now. First time in a dungeon, is it? Is it that obvious? Next to you, you find a young woman with long white hair, dressed in a narrow top and black pants. Around her neck, she's wearing several matching leather necklaces, and her eyes, one of each color, seem to glow in the flashes of light, highlighted by a long tattoo that runs down her cheek. Oh my lord. Please. It's like written on your face. Don't worry, the first time it usually feels awkward for almost everyone. Was it in your case? The man outlines. No, not really. What's so funny? Never mind, tell me. Is this what you're expecting? The man takes a long sip of his glass, waiting for an answer. Despite the uneasiness you're feeling, this might be a good chance to get some information. For now, we're gonna just play along. It's not bad at all. You on the list now, DM? Well, seems like we have a demanding customer here. Perhaps too demanding for someone who's unable to look up without blushing. The stranger reaches into one of his pockets and offers you a capsule that you politely eject with your head. Undeterred, he shoves the pill into his mouth and bites down hard. His eyes widen and change color several times as his veins swell and his body tense for a few seconds. As soon as it starts, it finishes. The man seems to go back to normal. The stranger widens his jaw, shocked. Wow, that was amazing. He stares at you and laughs again. I've gained dynamic. More chance of on-ship events. Oh, nothing. No, I'm not, DM. No, I am not going to Google that. I refuse to Google that because that's just something I don't want to end up on a list for. You frickin' edgelord. What was that? Nothing you need to worry about, sweetie. Today, we're celebrating. And you don't understand what exactly was on. But what exactly are we celebrating? He keeps a hypnotic smile. Nothing at all and everything. All at the same time. That's very deep. Just more than it seems. You don't get it, right? I can tell it's by the look on your face. Your reason eyebrow. And they do? With a nod, you point to the group on the stage who seem to be enjoying whatever you call it. He shrugs. At least they're passionate about what they're doing. They don't think about it. They're true to their most basic instincts. To get to really know yourself, sometimes you have to let go of the reins and go with the flow. We live in a world where succumbing to desire is unforgivable. The dungeon offers them a place to be themselves. Then why is everyone wearing masks? He laughs again as if you had told some kind of joke. A mask doesn't hide your identity, my dear. In fact, the mask reveals who you really are. For a few seconds, everything is silent. The man takes one last sip and gets up. Anyway, it's been a pleasure talking to you, but I think it's time. We must go. It's time? What time is it? Vegas is a great... Oh my. Great item. Fight off the gas. Fight the 14-minute video. Come on, Oak Tree. You know exactly what I mean. The man turns his head to look into your eyes. His expression is now serious, almost bored. Now you get it. I've told you, the dungeon is the right place to fulfill your desires. Besides, I don't have all day. Without saying anything else, the man offers his wrist to be handcuffed. Oh, it's him. You're under arrest. You haven't noticed it now, but the music and lights have suddenly stopped. A sound behind you catches your attention, and you turn to see what's going on. The people in the room are standing, staring at the scene. In the middle, one of them starts clapping his palms slowly while you're handcuffing Salak. The others join in until, little by little, the applause floods the place. You cross the hall next to the exit. God dang, I'm getting tongue-tied. Cross the hall to the exit, where now all the doors are open. Customers watch motionless from the thresholds as you take the owner of the dungeon. We love you, Salak! Show them what is good, Salak! What's going on? I'm afraid you wouldn't understand, Oak Tree. For them, what I'm doing is a symbolic act. A true statement of intent. Only those who have freed themselves from their chains are able to see the truth. You're not sure what to answer. How did Salak know you were going after him? And what's more important, why has he decided to give himself up like that? I'm not going to say a word. As soon as you leave the premises, the noise of the screams deafens you. Before you, an immense mass of people cheers the name of Salak. Hundreds, no, thousands of people are now on the main street watching his arrest in ecstasy. Men and women shout and cry excitedly as if Salak were some sort of prophet or guru. And all those people were his faithful flock. You've never seen anything like this before. How are we going to get Salak to the ship? We have to find another way out. Go ahead. They'll let you through. You and the crew look at each other in confusion and take a couple of steps forward. The crowd recoils as if warned of what was about to happen. As you cross the street, the people move aside, always keeping a couple meters from you. You're unable to understand what's actually going on here. With all those people in his favor, releasing Salak should be a piece of cake. Anytime the mass pounce on you, you and your men would be done for. Let's hurry. You finally manage to get to the other side of the street where your transport ship is located. Some crew members get on first, while the others keep an eye on the crowd as Salak is taken aboard. The man turns to them and there is deathly silence. You speak to Salak. Is there anything you'd like to say to the crowd before you leave, Salak? Salak laughs again. Words are easily forgotten, Oak Tree. Anyway, I won't be away for long. Salak turns around their ship to the shouts and cheers of those present. Time to go! Well, that's interesting. Let's go to the sector here and drop him off. Well, that was interesting. Apparently you can buy mercenary ship. Yep. I found that out on my alt character. Unfortunately, mercenary ships are not only expensive, they can die. Of course, interception.
Activate the shields. All hands to battle stations.
Or if it's Salik's goons. I want those dang beams. I swear, I want those beams so bad. Those look cool. Okay, take care of that one.
Enemy ships has been destroyed.
Come here. Apparently, oh no, it's the same line. Because I thought that was a new line. Nope, that's the same thing that Dave just said. I just thought it was new. Come on. Trying to lead the shots, but it's not doing too well. There you go. Get that broadside up in ya. There we go.
Well done. May, send a damage report to my terminal immediately.
May, I thought that M-A-I spelled mine, not May. Whatever. Go repair. Let's see if ship blew up and I hear that voice telling you ship just blew up and won't repair. No shit, Sherlock! Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I know it blew up. Oh. Full powered engines. I checked my phone to find out Fred Ward passed away. I'm like, great. The hell? Keep your sight fixed to the terminal monitor while you watch the power levels fluctuate. The writing of reports was certainly one of the most boring tasks a captain of a republic, but necessary. You had spent some hours on it, but it's becoming impossible to concentrate on it any longer. Instead of writing, you find yourself absorbed by the hypnotic energy program until Mai's voice surprises you. Captain, we have a surprise in the reactor room. There seems to be no problem with the power levels. You're just done talking when Mai goes on. It's Wilson, Captain. Crew member Boom has reported seeing her near the reactor room without the protective suit. Boom asked me to call you immediately while pursuing Wilson. Generators that provided the ship with energy needed to operate were stable and fairly secure as long as they were used with the relevant protective equipment. Although the room itself contained much of the radiation emitted, it was more than advisable not to run through the nearby corridors without wearing protective gear. It's dangerous. Close the reactor airlocks immediately. May replies once again. I'm afraid it's too late. I assumed that Boom might deter Wilson, but the opening of the reactor room was activated just a minute ago. I've checked the camera system and she is already inside, Captain. I've warned Wilson several times to come out, but it seems to fall on deaf ears. At this rate, in just a few moments, the radiation will have destroyed her immune system, causing her death. Mine activates the reactor room camera on all monitors. In the bridge, you can see crew member Wilson looking directly at it. On her face, you can see a slight smile as the lips move. Get as fast as you can, cursing all the way. Well, this is not going to go well. Run all the way to one of the engine rooms to proceed to the reactor while you find the crew member forming a circle. Without saying anything, you move them out of the way to find Boom, lying on the ground, face completely bloody. What the hell is going on? Boom responds as well as the camel, choking on the blood from her nose. Wait, Boom responds as well as he can while choking on the blood from her nose. I'm just gonna... Let's say crew responds as well as he can while choking on the blood from her nose. Google how to invade. Not going to even acknowledge that anymore, DM. It was Wilson, Captain. She's gone completely mental. I found Wilson on the way to the reactor room without the protective suit. I tried to stop her after I told Mai. As soon as I caught her up, I was hit with one of those tools with no hesitation. We have to get our suits on and get Wilson out of there. Hurry up! You leave the crew behind till you get to the reactor room, and you see Wilson turning around through the porthole of the hatch that separates you from the radiation-emitting source. She remains completely still while observing the core of the energy system. You yell at her to come back right away several times, but she doesn't seem to hear you. No wonder, the hatch has been made to contain the radiation from a reactor. That sound couldn't get through it, didn't surprise you at all. Desperate, you hit the containment crystal several times without getting an answer. If you wanted to get her, you had to go into the room, but you know it was a big risk. The amount of radiation inside was enough to kill an adult in just a few minutes. And they had endured so much. That they had endured so much was a miracle. The crew member falls to the knees to the ground. You know there's not much time left. I don't want to know about the kinky habits. We're having a Spock moment right here. But guess what? I'm gonna be a schmuck. I'm entering the room. Disobeying security protocol, you enter the room without any protection. Immediately notice the scorching heat right down to the last inch of your body. How could Wilson have lasted so long there? You run into the crew, who's lying on the ground, sigh with relief. The face was raw and full of red rashes from the burns, but despite everything, she is still breathing. Giving Wilson a smile, you reassure them. It's alright, Wilson, I'll get you out of here now. Wilson deliriously responds with a calm smile before fainting. Don't worry, Captain. It's all a dream. I've gained irradiated. I'm irradiated. Yep, I was a button. Let him finish that, or her finish that. Exit the reactor room. Put the crew member on your back and leave the reactor room to meet the rest of the crew waiting outside. Captain, that was crazy. We'll take Wilson to the infirmary. Go to decontaminate immediately. You shouldn't have entered the reactor room without a protective suit. Bone was right, but there was no alternative. You knew just a few more minutes would have been decisive. Taking the risk of saving a member of your crew showed perfectly what kind of captain you are. Take Wilson to the infirmary immediately. Before returning to the bridge, you pass through the decontamination room where you discard your uniform and enter the booth. As the water falls on you, have some time to think about what has happened. That didn't make sense. Why would Wilson go into the reactor room unprotected, knowing the consequences? Even if she wanted to end her own life, there were still easier and painless methods. Whatever it was, she was still alive thanks to you. You get out of your booth and get dressed. You don't know if to resolve tension or radiation yourself, but you're starting to feel exhausted. Maybe take advantage of the calm to get some sleep before you go back to work. Yeah, that... when I was a kid, Dave, that scene made me cry. Alright, we're exhausted, so we're gonna go to the captain's quarters. After exhaustion, last few days, you need a rest. Okay. I think because it's something happening, we're not resting. There's not gonna be any resting at all. After a long day, you retire to your cabin. Your body feels exhausted, so many hours alert. You trigger the opening of the hatch with the touch panel, remove your uniform while preparing the clothes for the next day. You wrestle with the bed sheets for a while until you finally fall asleep. The intense heat makes you barely able to breathe. How long were you in that desert? Days? Weeks? Your head hurts. You're thirsty. You fall on all fours to resolve dehydration and look up. You're here! A great fountain lacquered in pure gold. With your last strength, you run to it and stick your head inside, trying to swallow more water than you're capable of. You lose your footing and fall into the bottom. Darkness, no, a blinding light, a heavenly chant. You look up to the sky. The stars are gone. The shadow invites you to follow it. You run through the void to some ruins where the shadow slows down. Why did you bring me here? You try to talk, but no sound comes out of your mouth. You're underwater. You're drowning. The flames rise to the sky. They dance with each other. This is getting confusing as hell. Shadow turns around. You can see his face. You don't recognize his face, despite it being very familiar. Wait, of course you recognize it. It's Wake Up! You wake up in the darkness of your cabin, feeling quite upset. You immediately look up at the time, realize with relief there are still a couple hours left before you have to get up. You turn around again, while you put your pillow back together and dive back into your dreams. May wakes you up at the set time and takes you a while to figure out what's going on. You remember in a distant way the strange nightmares you had, but in spite of everything, the rest have been especially refreshing. You get ready to go back to the bridge and get out of your cabin in high spirits, ready for a new day's work. Reckless! Increase the agility of the ship. The assailant attacked you on different ship waiting for itself. I'm gonna go talk to the nutbag again. Wake up and go talk to the crazy man. You go back to the ship's cell, speak to the tablet's plunderer again. The first time you visited him, you barely understood a word of what he had said, but little by little, everything seemed to start to make sense. Ever since you found the tablet, you've been having strange nightmares. Your dreams were chilling and convoluted, and it was increasingly difficult for you to distinguish them from reality. Strange events had also taken place among the crew, which were becoming more and more difficult to explain. Maybe it was the bewilderment, maybe the desperation to seek an answer, but whatever it was, you were standing in front of the brig door ready to try again. Next, Project Beyond. And Spock receives a photo of the original Star Trek. I never saw that! That I would probably cried at. Head to the man's cell. You slow down in front of the cell, force watch him a few seconds in silence. Man keeps his back to you while he brushes his finger across the walls as if you're trying to draw something. Maybe that had been a mistake. Come back for answers. Completely quiet, he looks over his shoulder until he notices you and keeps doing his own thing. In any case, he seems more active than the first time you spoke to him. That was a good sign. Proceed. Ever since you were arrested, the crew has been acting strangely. Maybe crazy, but I'm starting to think that the tablet you're holding when we caught you had something to do with it. The prisoner starts scribbling on the wall in a frenzied way, so fiercely you start to see a little blood trail following the trace of his finger. Besides, there are dreams. The man suddenly stops. He's the prisoner. Spock too eventually opens the package. Spock once he's fully knows all. DM, shut your dumb ass up! He speaks to you, he whispers to you. Why do you do it? I mean the tablet. A man observes, thirsty for blood. 1,000 eyes watch. A name for something unspeakable. I can think of a few names. Haven't you seen him? At the bottom of the stars, where humanity is rested for millennia. You will sacrifice yourself? I don't understand the word you're saying. Man continues to draw frantically as his pace increases. A grain of sand within the desert, a dream without form, without importance. Past, present, future, undisturbed, indomitable. Sleep while you dream, dream while you sleep. Do you hear the music? Hey, this was a bad idea. Man continues to draw frantically as his pace increases. A grain of sand within the desert, a dream without form, without importance. Past, present, future, undisturbed, indomitable. Sleep while you dream, dream while you sleep. Do you hear the music? A very bad idea. Turns around to showing his face, and your heart skips a beat. The features of the man you captured have disappeared, and instead you can see a very familiar female face. Her intense eyes pierce yours as she advances towards you without ceasing to speak. This time, the voice of Captain Scott herself. Over the vast darkness where dreams converge, there is no time. There is no life. Men and women cry, the stars have gone out, or perhaps they never existed. She gets closer and closer, being a couple steps away from the force field that keeps her confined. If I shoot, I'm gonna shoot him. I'm just gonna stay away. I'm just gonna say, if I shoot, it's gonna shoot the guy. People, vote DM. Thank you. Thank you, Derek. Yes, vote DM. Vote DM as the most unspeakable thing. The beginning of the whole flies fast towards the end as the flute plays so that he does not wake up. They keep him asleep. Do you hear the music? I hear the music. It's quite nice. Against all logic, she crosses the force without suffering the slightest damage and reaches you. You're trying to move, but you're completely paralyzed. Scott puts one of her hands on her neck while she stabs you in the abdomen, and you hear her whisper, "Dreams have no form." You fall dead to the ground. Silence welcomes you, and your eyesight gets clouded. As everything turns black, you can clearly see the figures Scott has been drawing on the walls, and distinguish 5 layers between all the symbols. Hydra. Why do I want to think that's important? I'm going to write that down. I want to think that's important. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write that down. Yes, I am. On an empty page here. We're going to write that down. Reports that the crew are terrorists terrorizing the people of including Spock is complete illogical. DM, why is it whenever I have a stream, you go full edgelord mode? An intense breath of air resonates on the bridge as you sit up. You immediately get out of your chair and throw up a dehydrated proteins you ingested that morning. Once again, everything has been a nightmare. Lately, they were becoming too frequent, especially vivid, all related to that damn tablet you picked up. Well, the tablet's making us go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs here. I'm just gonna go to the station here and just then the negative move, full power. You know, I would if I had one.
Comms chief, request permission to dock.
Welcome, Captain. Kick your boots off. My house is your house.
Thank you very much. We're gonna go do a delivery as soon as I dock, because yes, I have damage. Oh, we're well, that makes it more sense now. Always stating the truth. No, you are not. You are stating lunacy. DM, you are a lunatic. You are out your dang mind. Okay, there we go. In space, there is no up. Apparently in this space there is, because I had to be right side up in order to understand everything. Okay, repair. Repair pieces. Oh, I got. Oh, I got plans here for this journal. Excavation was finally come up with interesting findings. Some archaeological fragments. After the initial excavation and subsequent analysis, we confirm that we have found an archaeological settlement with characteristics corresponding to those described in Article 3.28 of the essay Lost Texts of Ethels, published by Dr. Henry O'Donnell. Wait, did we read these already? I think we did. Yeah, I think we did. Oh, there's blood there. Oh! Wait, why is that one skipping? There's like an extra page there, but then they skip. Yeah, there's an extra page there, but it's skipping it. That's weird. Well, either way, it's fine. Okay. Do I have any prisoners? I'm keeping him. I can't... Yeah, I'm gonna keep him. Prisoner. Scrupulous business. Yeah, we'll dock. I'm keeping the deranged ruler, because he seems to have, answers and everything. See, now maybe I can... What case, Mark? Okay, okay, maybe I can upgrade that. I don't know. Okay, scrap. Keep the rest. Oh, we got some levels up here. Let's see here. The energy weapons upgrade. Projectiles upgrade. Armoring. Upgrade that. Crafting. Investigation, yes. Shields. Let's see. Crafting, yeah. Upgrade crafting. Salvaging, why not? Salvaging, why not? Okay, let's, okay, I need to go to whatever this. Just go there. Alright, let's save.
Captain, we're getting some very strange readings.
What?
What the hell is that? May, focus the sensors on the signal from coordinates 15008.
Oh, interesting.
Augmenting the scale. Decoding parameters. I detect high radiation readings, Captain, but I cannot locate the source of the emission.
Crew, exercise extreme caution. We're heading to the source of the signal.
Well, I will in a minute. Before I do that, there's the Wivelwee. Actually, before I do that, there's let's do some of these, because why not? Okay. The bridge airlock opens behind your back and Lasser enters to it. Turn your chair address it. Lasser, I was waiting for you. How's research on the cultures we found in the abandoned ship going? We've been having some problems with the cultures, Captain. After viewing the document, it seems like the crew was researching some kind of organism. We tried to follow in their steps with the samples we found, but they appear to be contaminated. We need new samples in it to advance. Wherever you need, where can we find them? That's precisely the problem. We have found no records in the galactic database of similar organisms. No member of the scientific team knows what this is about. I'm afraid, sir, we've reached a stalemate. I know someone who can help us. Reply. Dr. Rooms at Center for Research and Species Control could give us some clues. If anyone knows what this organism is, it would be her. You're right. Although she was particularly eccentric, Dr. Margaret Rooms was the only person who could help you. Not only was she universally recognized as one of the most reputed xenobiologists within the scientific community, she also had more than 100 researchers working for her in a facility specially equipped for this purpose. You brought her something that was related to an unknown organism? You were sure she would help you willingly. Decide, we will consult with her. Which will be as soon as I do this. Do these, check that. Then go to Kamaka. Hopefully. You arrive at the coordinates where a ship awaits you with the engines turned off. You open the communication with them, and a completely withered man appears on the screen. His eyes are dull, and sunken in their sockets, and surrounded by several circles under his eyes. His dry lips open to speak, but not before coughing a couple times. Captain, we need supplies. The pirates assaulted us and left us to our own fate. We need food and water. I prepared a coupling of the ship. Hey, Smoo, how you doing? How you doing?
Head to the target. May, prepare boarding protocol.
We're playing Between the Stars, which is like Star Trek, but without the Star Trek name. We have all kinds of crap going on. We have tablets is driving the crew crazy. We're researching weird things. We found everything so far. In our cruiser, the USS Rust Bucket. As soon as you board the ship, you can see the sorry state of the crew. Just a dozen people were in one of the rooms. Some of them are unconscious. As soon as they see you, the captain draws strength from weakness and addresses you with tears in his eyes. Please, Captain, my crew's on the verge of death. We've been stuck here for weeks without food or reserve fuel. Please save them. Man ends his speech and instantly collapses to the ground. Solidarity. Captain sacrificed some of their experience for the crew. Yeah, I've heard of Homeworld. I played a demo way back. I need to play it. That might be a thing after this is done. I don't know. Yes, the medical team will take care of this. After a couple hours, both the crew and the captain have gone through medical examination. It seems that after eating and hydrating, they'll recover. Captain, looks like the crew will recover. The vital signs they show are clear and indicate of malnutrition. It seems that they'll recover quickly. Even so, there's something that worries us. Some of them present a clear state of shock, especially the captain. Well, they've been through... Well, they thought it was their end. It must have been a hard situation. I understand, but I must insist again. We've spoken with everyone, and among their testimony, there seem to be enough discrepancies. Some claim that pirates didn't take all the supplies. Others say they did. Many also differ among how many of them boarded the ship and how many losses were caused by the pirates. What seems clear is that having been for so much time without eating and hydrating, still being alive seems quite impossible. Kind of slow? Yep. I'll definitely look into it. I could go and take a look around the rest of the ship. You take a walk through the rooms of the ship. Without seeing anything especially strange, the crew member said, it seems that this was a textbook assault. They entered the ship, firing at the people who offered resistance, and after robbing the warehouse, left the ship, leaving their prisoners behind. You heard the story several times, but as you were told about the testimonies, there were discrepancies. If there was one thing nobody had talked about, it was where the bodies of the murdered men were, of which now there was no trace. Let's investigate the kitchen. Oh no, I don't like where this is going. When opening an airlock, the smell floods the corridor. You enter with the sleeve over your nose and mouth, trying to protect yourself from the terrible stench. In one of the sinks, you see 5 plates full of mold, what was surely the last meal of the crew that was left. One of the counters from which the smell comes is completely stained with dry blood, on which an equally bloodied knife rests. You return to the group deeply impacted by what you saw. It would be best if you didn't say a word about it. Imagine they've all been through it. Anything you say wouldn't be of much help. They ate the bodies. They were so starved, they ate the bodies of the... Well, that's lovely. As soon as you make sure the crew is stable health-wise, you give them a couple of pallets of supplies, enough fuel to get to the nearest station to refuel. The captain, who had noticed your absence, comes to thank you for the help with a sincere look on his face, but avoiding looking directly at you. In his expression, you can perceive the shame he feels. Thank you very much. We will never forget you, Captain. You've saved our lives. I wish you good luck. They got to eatin'. They got some of that Kentucky Fried Human. So I imagine that's going to have some impact on my psyche. Great. Next episode. My captain goes insane. Oh, let's go check my phone. Captain Claus signals are being... What?
Activate the weapons! All crew to battle stations!
Really? Oh, just wait till my weapons cool down. You dead. Barbecue bone pig. Woo! Tasty. Yep, that weapon setting definitely helped change.
Targets neutralized, crew. We're out of danger.
There we go. Oh, more suspicious. Oh, no, we were jumping. I was like, oh, more suspicious activity. No, it's the same thing. Yeah, they did what was called the Donner Party. He's like, we had a Donner. Did you at least use barbecue sauce? Did you at least use seasoning? Don't tell me you ate it straight, and please tell me you scraped off the hair first. Because that's just, ugh.
Captain to the bridge, please.
Really? Find your ship on the ship's bridge, where suddenly an asteroid a few dozen meters size appears in your trajectory. The pilot evades at the last moment, avoiding head-on collision. Nice piloting, helmsman! Congratulate the helmsman for his excellent work, and yes, keep him up the great piloting. Oh, okay. Okay. It's like, woo! Nice piloting! I could have responded very badly, but I said, hey, good piloting. Thank you, sir. Oh, more pirates. Oh, something bouncing around up there. Our radar system detects the ship in the surrounding area. Then they open communication to our ship. Greetings, Captain. We are humble merchants of the Republic. We'd like to help you by offering men at a reduced price. This is a slaver ship. They're trying to sell us people that would use this crew. What should we do? Slavery is illegal in the Republic. How dare you try to sell slaves to a military ship of the Republic? Turn off the engines, lay down arms, you're under arrest. Slavers activate the shields and prepare to attack. We have given you a chance, Captain. Your righteousness has condemned you to die, serving as a slave. Oh, yeah, right.
Activate the shields. Let's finish them off.
Oh, boy. Oh, I see the little guy here. Let me grab him first. Let's get some long-range shots in. That's all missed. Okay, we got range weapons. That's fine. So how are you doing tonight there, Smooth? You doing good? Get in range. Bye-bye! Aw, dang it. I'm here.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed!
Busy day, so... Oh, busy day. Lovely. That's always fun. The slaver ship contacts us. Paris, and we will give you the slaves. If you destroy a ship, they will die. Okay. We'll rescue the slaves. Me again, we're, something. Okay, let's go to the station now, because we need to repair. Did I get did I get them? Oh, so I need to, I just realized. Oh, I don't have anything to, oh, yes, I do. Here we go. That. Anything good to research? I don't use mine, so I'm not even worried about that. Make anything? No. But busy good. Ah. Yeah, it's the difference between good busy and annoying busy. I know what annoying busy is. Annoying busy is when you're trying to get shit done, and you get too many people messing with you, keeping you from getting that shit done. That's always fun. That usually happens at work when you're trying to press cakes, and it's like, customers keep coming up like, could you leave us for like 30 minutes to get these cakes done? Please? No? Okay, go screw yourself. Freaking customers, I swear. Won't leave us alone for 5 minutes!
Control tower, we request permission to dock.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Okay. Because this kind of game, it probably would have worked out well as a multiplayer game. With some changes, of course, because... You know, I know, every time I select a game, I go, this could go good as multiplayer. Because you want to play good games with friends. But it's hard. Because it's hard to get them just right. Let me just break that there. Like, I know this. You get trolls constantly bouncing people around the frickin' station. You go to dock, someone just bullet barrels into you full power and just knocks you straight away. And you're like, really? Well, first, let's repair. Okay, nothing I can really do. Now let's head to District 2. Big tactics, yep. You make delivery of spare pieces without any incidents. The customer thanks you and bids you farewell. Thank you. Let's save. And let's see, we can either do that, or it's Kimika. You know, we're gonna warp to Kimika first and get the other thing done. Before we do. And see, I like Elite Dangerous. The problem is you always have to play by yourself. Because if you try to play in open, you're gonna get people constantly jumping you and ganking you and ramming you for no reason other than they're trolls. And I gods dang hate that. Oh, suspicious activity. Always go for the suspicious activity. But that's why I don't play really dangerous anymore. That and it's just a grind if you want to get your ship built up to do anything. Which sucks because it's like you need all this alien tech. The last attack you suffer caused some damage to the storage anchors to come loose, causing some of the chests to fall, leaving a real mess. Go down to the storage one with Cam, expecting the worst. Damn it! It'll take at least a couple hours to organize everything. Tell Cook and Smeet Simo to come help out. Cam goes down, and after a while, the other two crew members. You just distribute the work and quickly begin the task. You're in the middle of counting the supplies, and you picked up when a scream shocks you. Shit! It bit me! What's this? Run over to where he is and stop at once, where you see a strange creature that had come out of the box that Cook was organizing. Don't move. It would be difficult to describe exactly what the creature that had crept into your ship was. The semi-liquid-looking creature twisted itself as its body formed tentacles in all manner of shapes, covering a bright sphere in the center. It was the first time you had seen something like this. Wherever it was, it tried to slide in the opposite direction as it used the tentacles to roll on the ground and run away from it at full speed. Find something to lock it up, shoot it. A 7! That's good. You have 2 light speed. The creature's speed isn't enough to elude your shot. With millimetric precision, you hit the organism, splitting it completely in half. Well, shit. Probably a bad thing. You look towards Kamga to brag about the shot, but his face conveys anything but tranquility. You look back at your target with a certain repulsion. You hear the moans it emits as it melts back into a single bite. Okay, you had to admit you didn't expect that. Yeah. Same problem. Yeah, same problem with Eve. That's why I don't play Eve. I want something that's like this, but with Star Trek. You know, with all the ships, but without the frickin' people running around. I'ma gank you, bastard. Find something to lock it up in. You look everywhere in search of some container to put it in. You get the vacuum bells used in the ship's laboratory. With caution, you approach the creature with the intention of catching it, but it's faster than you thought. Try again a couple times, but it seems to anticipate your movement. Let's flank it. Oh, Lord. 8. Please. You know, I think I should add the sound Price is Right Blues horns. Because that would probably have helped right now. You have 2 dozen laces. You put yourselves in your position, try and block the escape route. Little by little, you narrow the perimeter until you leap over the creature with the bell in hand. The creature feels the danger, immediately splits into you, causing you to miss. Both sides run scared until they meet and merge again. With a face of astonishment, you see as it rolls up the small slot of airlocks and goes through it. Great, now I'm gonna have to look all over the ship.
Emotional damage!
That'll work! He looked at Cook, who's petrified while holding the bit in hand. With his eyes as open as possible, he turns his head towards you. Captain, I feel a little bit... In the middle of the sentence, an immense jet of green fluid comes out propelled by his mouth, spreading it everywhere. Scared, he cleans himself as best he can before another gag. As soon as he has finished vomiting, staggers a little and his legs fail. Luckily, you grab him before he collapses. We have to get you to sickbay. Well, can we, no? Well, I only have one engineer now. Let's see here, even though it says healthy. You're not healthy, are you? No, you're not. Also, I forgot, I could, let's see. I forgot, I can assign medals. See. I forgot I could do this. Not looted materials, yes. Experience gain, bronze. So many medals that I'm gonna be like struggling for. Okay, you ain't got no medals, so you're worthless, James. Aminta, you have 2 medals. Good, I just slapped those on you, that's fine. Jean-Pierre, you have nothing, you're a jackass. Isabel, you have nothing, you're a jackass. Daniel Cook, you're probably about to die, you have no medals, you're a jackass. Hey, DM, God damn. Hey, Charles, how you doing? Let's see, I need to go buy another specialist here. I might need to go buy another specialist here. No, let's just go to the station. Let's see if I can hire another, just in case I lose that one. Hurry, lurk while you murk.
Seriously? Another interception?
Activate the shields! All hands to battle stations!
Come here. Get a little closer. Well, that took him halfway down. How was your stream, Charles?
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
That was quick.
Great job, crew. We did it.
All right, let's get to that station and replace my engineer who might be expecting a death or at the worst an organism popping out of his stomach. Yeah, reminds me, that's a game I would love to experience completely fresh again. Alien Isolation, that was an incredible game. Just do a little hop.
Public ship requesting docking permission, please.
Oopsie! Oopsie-doodle!
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay.
Oopsie-doodle!
Over.
Well, that's a bit of a mess, but it's fine. Still alive, big. Just went. Oh! You're still alive. Just want to lurk, do my views part, and also do some. Oh no, Smooth! Isolation is a fantastic horror game. It is a fantastic game. Oh, it is incredible. That's fine. I'll just. It is a. Oh, come on, get back in the frickin' spot. Oh, so you're live right now. Hey, everybody! In case he's doing. Hey, how y'all doing? In case he's just showing me over there. I appreciate, Charles. I appreciate. Let's see, repair. Oh, we got. Oh, I can get some. Okay, Captain Daniel Campbell. Let's see. Oh, I have. You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna buy you. Can I buy you? I'm gonna buy you. No, I wanted this guy. Yes, confirm for that. And yeah, give me one of those. Yep. Another one of those. Why not? I have the money. Engine power plus 18. Well, you know, I'll just take that. I try to do my best to do an impression. That's what it is, Sven. Did you try? Did you pick basically? What's this? Okay, now let's see. All right, let's see. Where the hell is you? There you go. Now we have him. Okay, now I just need to figure out how to equip him. Can I equip him? Will you let me? No? Captain Campbell? Can I equip Campbell? Won't let me. Okay, fine. Frick you two, game. Crap this crap. And this crap. What's this? Oh. No. Okay, so y'all don't have any crew I could buy either. Great, lovely. I got an engineer that might be going gefilte fish soon. Mention trick. What's your favorite crew? Trust me, no judgment. My favorite crew in trouble in total. Okay, okay. So are we mixing and matching crew, or just my favorite crew in general? Because if we mix and match, I'm gonna have a messed up one. But if you're talking just general, I want to know. Unless you want both. Let's see. I'm gonna equip your crafting because yeah. Oh, you mean per series? Mostly. My favorite crew per series? Well, my favorite crew in general would probably be the TOS crew. Nothing beats them. Unless you're telling me to make a crew based on all the per people. Because if we're going to talk just my favorite crew, then it's the TOS, with a very close second being the DS9 crew. Everybody's like, what? Yeah, I just said that. Question mode. Question mode, Kirk. You see, I have always fancied myself as the best captain. But sometimes people seem to disagree. People seem to like that bald, crazy guy from Britain. I don't know why. Because no one can do a scream quite like me. Observe. Khan! Oh, I probably just horrified everybody. Do I put a timer on or what? I don't know. I can't remember. What have you done? You have no idea what you have done. You have simply asked for the greatest thespian actor to impersonate someone of all time. Right straight from Okay. Let's see here. What the hell is this? Pulse mines? I don't care. Okay, we'll just leave. You didn't have any crew. Alright, where's my buddy? I equipped right there. There he is. Alright, now let's see if I can equip him. Oh, oh, there we go. Now I can. Okay, he's got no weapons, so I can fix that. Let's see, that... Actually, is that better than mine? Here, give me that back. Give me that back. Is that better than mine? Yes, here. Taking that. Here, you can have this. And take this flat gun. Hey, Augie doesn't have the freaking market cornered on impersonations. Thank you very much. I wish I could impersonate Cisco, but good lord, there's no way I can. I just can't impersonate him. He's just too dang good. Okay, let's see. Hull damage. It's a difficult, let's see. Okay, shield damage there, hull damage. Interceptor, so yeah. Let's see. Ooh. Wait, well, am I using that? Let's see, 45, let's see. 1482, where's the 82? I'll keep that. You don't need that. This is mine. This is mine. It's a 45, 56 here. That one. Put that in back. I need better that. There we go. Wait, it's 37 in upgrade? The piece of shit. Get that over here. There. There we go. Now we're set up. Okay. Now we have a crew member. We have a extra ship. Let's save. 3-star character is Earthvate. Yeah, at this point, DM's trying to troll, but he's doing it in the worst way possible. Yeah, I don't like the fact that, here's my ally. Where the hell did you go? Dude! There you are. I don't have a HUD for him, so I don't know what his situation is, which is annoying. What the hell is this? But no, it's like if we talk about all time, my favorite is Kirk. With my favorite is TOS crew, Kirk, and with Cisco and DS9 very close second. Kirk is the OG. I love him, but I also like Cisco because Cisco's punched Q in the face. It's like Kent McCart's better than Kirk. He was the Emperor of Tamriel after. Oh, good lord. You go down to the dining room ship to get some food to the rest of the crew, then they greet you as soon as they see you. Greetings, Captain Brainfade. Wilson was about to start without you. Boom moves a chair so you can sit next to him. Remember, Wilson. Boom, you forgot to lick part of the captain's boots. The rest of the crew laughs at the comment while you watch the 2 empty chairs in front of you. Where are King and Lasser? Boom answers with a mouthful of dehydrated poachings. King was not feeling well this morning. He should be next to Lasser in the sickbay. You finish eating, the rest of the crew turn to the post. Go to the sickbay. James King has been infected with an autoimmune crisis. I have lost 2 engineers! Well, they're not dead yet, but good lord. You open the sickbay airlock and find Lasser frantically typing in front of one of the terminals. Next to them, King is in one of the isolation cabins with the life support machinery working at full power. A wave of concern fills you and you address the doctor directly. Lasser, what is going on? This is serious, Captain. King came in this morning with general discomfort. I started a diagnostic test as soon as possible. He collapsed within minutes with a severe epilepsy episode. King's organs have begun to fail simultaneously, and I have had no choice but to place him in one of the life support cabins. Do we know what this is about? At first, the results have managed to rule out a few things, but I'm not quite sure yet. The only thing I can tell you right now is that it seems to be due to some kind of unknown contamination. Remain silent for a few seconds. Are you telling me we do not know the origin of the contamination? Exactly, Captain. I'm not just worried about the state of King. If we do not identify a source of contamination, the rest of the crew also runs the risk of suffering the same fate. I'll call the entire team. We'll investigate the entire ship if necessary. Sometimes you make them red ship. They're not red ship. Well, they haven't lost them yet. One got bit, and one is sick. Hook seems to be good, but freaking King's level 5. They're not red shirts. They're freaking green. The specialists are red shirts. Okay, I'll call the entire team. We'll investigate the entire ship if necessary. Get a scientific team update on the status of King before proceeding to give orders. We will review all rooms necessary until we rule out that we are at risk of a new infection. In the meantime, I want you to communicate to me any dangerous reading, however minimal it may be. Do you understand me? Sir, yes, sir. Start looking for source of contamination. Medicine 7. We ain't found shit! Who's passing over to let you see because that dice was rigged? The hours continue to pass without any news. Not only was the life of King in danger, but the entire crew could be exposed if you do not identify a source of contamination. With this in mind, it was getting harder and harder for you to concentrate on what you were doing. Feeling desperate, you addressed Mai. Any news? Captain, you asked me less than 15 minutes ago. When the scientific team requires it, I will immediately alert you. Okay, let's look for the generators. Specialist at dying. I swear, DM. I swear. Alright, let's go talk to the doctor here. Investigation on the recovered research from the abandoned laboratory of the Children of the Sun is stalled. Someone can clear things up. It'll be Dr. Margaret Booms. I know we got the Genesis, but my crew members are sick! See, one's gone! After arriving at the facility, one of the researchers guides you through it to where Dr. Rooms is. Although it wasn't the first time you were there, you're still surprised by the strange creatures that occupied the displays throughout the research center. The facilities and the entire exterior itself collected more than 100 rooms that were responsible for simulating the ecosystems of different species, either for study in a controlled habitat or for experimentation under abnormal conditions. The corridors connecting these areas were also heavily guarded. As some of the guards had commented, the value that made these species could reach on the black market was so high that it was not unreasonable for organized groups to plan an assault on the premises if it were not for their impenetrable security. The man who guides you makes you wait the entrance of one of the laboratories until he comes out again and make way for you. Enter the lab. As you cross the threshold, you see Margaret playing with some sort of bizarre furry quadruped creature. As soon as she sees you, her hair stands up as she watches you closely with her sharp eyes and runs towards you in a threatening manner. Creature, however, remains motionless. Captain Oakley, you don't know how glad I am to see you. We were just looking for a subject to test our new Kunar pheromones on. This time we're pretty sure it doesn't cause burns, severe that is. Woman, don't you even. I've come for something else, I'm afraid, Dr. Rooms. She seems surprised. You don't say. And to what I owe your visit, Captain. You explain what happened on the ship where you collected the research remains and the scientific team updates on how little they've been able to discover. The doctor's eyes light up. Let them be sick, God will sort me out. God points finger at DM! Finger goes zap! God will sort you out! Oh, Lord, your typos get you again, DM! I see, so the samples are contaminated. It's a shame. I'd love to be able to count on having Exobacillus in our lab. Exobacillus? A mutant bacteria native to the planet Emerith 5. It was discovered a few years ago by a group of researchers near the city of Ethels, and was a scientific milestone. Apparently they exhibit aggressive behavior, very different from what we've seen in other bacteria of similar structure. We've tried to take a few samples, but the beginning of the armed conflict with the children has made the whole bureaucratic mountain required for the extraction of such an organism far more difficult. However, we can speed up the process somehow. How? Let's say you take a tour of the planet and a few exobacillus fall on your culture plates. Of course, I would send someone to help you keep them in the right conditions till we get back to the research center. As soon as you get back, I'll have no problem giving you what you need to get your team to go ahead with the investigation. I can even train the team for the proper handling of the organism. What do you say? Then pack up, Doctor! We're going to Emerith 5! I'd love to, Captain, but I'm afraid I can't leave the research center. My daughter, Rose, will accompany you. Rose Rooms. She is much more specialized in molecular biology than I am. She is a brilliant person, though somewhat introverted. I'm sure it'll do her good to get out of the lab for a few days. Okay, let's get going. Well, I'm sure this is a smart idea. Okay, let's see. Oh, someone, Isabel leveled up. James King, autoimmune. Here, let's just put you over here, King. Yeah, you can't be used right now. Here, let's just, Alexandre! Baroud! But over here, I need more engineers. Look at all I got. Bungler, modern, better laser burst missiles, still helps. This intensity is look at that. Look at all that. Ooh, I have any? No, I don't have any of those. Oh, I got. Let's see. No, let's not. And that. There we go. Anything else I can do here? Nope. Okay. The Behe sector. Where is the Behe sector? You know what? I know we need to go check out the Genesis, but lives are at stake, people! Lives are at stake! Namely, my crew! That's why I say. I got these frickin' chili roasted pistachios next to me, and god dang it, they're frickin' addicted. Let's go to Ethos! Population? I don't know. I don't like that I can't change the camera while I'm flying like this, which sucks. I would love to look around while I'm flying. That's what I do in DS9, or DS9, in STL. When I'm flying, I like to look at my ship while it's flying through space. Ethos was an ancient city in the middle of the largest desert. Typo! Of Emerald 5. Even though the conditions were harsh, it was the capital city of the planet for more than 500 years. Along with the crew, you disembark in search of a means of transport to get to the sample extraction zone. The hatch opens and the crew and you get off the ship. Immediately notice the intense heat and charged environment. The contrast of the ships flying over the sea next to the old adobe buildings draws your attention. It was the first time you'd ever stepped foot in that place, and it was no wonder. The lack of resources and its insufferable climate had turned it into this forgotten city before your eyes. You walk along the main street that serves as a market. On both sides, locals sell all sorts of trinkets and strange fruits that you've never seen before. Hawkins Forge. The area you're heading to was several thousand kilometers from the sea. First step to getting there was get you on a land ship that will allow you to advance through the planet without raising too much suspicion. Couldn't we just go on our ship? It's not possible. We need a small, manageable ship. Even if we manage to advance through the dunes, the cruiser of the Republic would draw too much attention. Emerald 5 may be under the control of the Republic, but a large part of the inhabitants call themselves independent and do not possess great admiration for you. Ethos remains in a fairly neutral position. The scavengers settled in the desert are much more radical. We better be careful. No one may dare say it out loud, but in Ethos we are not welcome. Scavengers? They survived in the desert thanks to the assault of commercial shipments, kidnappings, extortion. So to speak, they are desert pirates. If you found the group that identified you as a member of the Republic, I don't know what they would be capable of, but don't expect a welcome party. I thought it was the first time you visited Ethos. You go out to one of the main streets where the crowd is concentrated at the stalls that occupy both sides of the street. And then the venue, okay. Street to street without voice. Watch people closely as you continue to advance to a group of children swirl around you. A Captain of the Republic, tell me, do you have any weapons? You don't look like you killed anyone. Ouch! Look at the doctor who puts her hands on her hips in dignity. Hey, little ones, look at someone with a spaceship. One of them approaches you, points a finger to the sky. You smile at him and say, that's right, we need a ship to cross the desert. You look up following the finger when a bucket of water overturned from the top of the street drenches you. Children run away immediately as they mock you and shout all manner of insults. Son of a, I think we just got pickpocketed too. As you're drying up a little, you continue the journey. We are wasting time. Many of these people could not even afford the engine of a ship. We should go to the wealthiest neighborhoods. Luckily, I downloaded a map of my terminal before I left the ship. The doctor places her hand on one of her side bags and raises her eyes. The doctor takes her hand to one of her side bags and raises her eyes completely pale. Yep, we just got pickpocketed. What is it? My terminal. It's gone. The woman takes off her bag and puts her hand in it by taking out the huge tear in the bottom. No, my ID, the terminal. I had everything in my bag. Did you take any of the research supplies? We left them in the cargo hold before leaving for the research center. I thought it'd be prudent not to have to carry it all until we had acquired the means of reaching the extraction zone of the exobazillus samples. Sigh of relief. Nevertheless, my terminal contains a large part of the research. I have a backup copy on the ship, but a lot of the data within is highly classified. You can't just let it be floating around the city as if nothing happened. You nod pensively as you try to discern where it could have happened. The kids. Turn around while you interrogate the locals, and as Rose had mentioned, most of them look especially unfriendly. To one of them gives you some information. Must have been Kiff's boys. It's not the first time it may have caused problems in the city, with all he does for them. In any event, Argus is a busy person, but you'll not mind receiving a captain of the Republic. Who's this Argus Kiff? Remember, the Sand people walk in single file. Yes. Easy to shoot. The man of surprise speaks again. Kiff is one of the five Deora, the representatives of the city of Ethos. They are in charge of the government and management of the city. Of all, Argus is by far the most loved for his familial and close character. He has watched over us, defending the city from scavengers even before reaching his position. You can find him in the orphanage of the same name on the outskirts. With a little luck, you'll find him and give you back what you've been robbed of. Go to the orphanage. We already know what scavengers are. Follow the man's directions to the outskirts of the city, where you find a building with a huge sign in common language that reads Argus Kiff Orphanage. Right place. Knock on the door that opens a few minutes later, and out comes a disheveled man. Can I help you with something? Argus Kiff? Mr. Argus Kiff is busy right now. The man looks at uniforms and corrects himself at once. Excuse me, Captain. Come in and I'll notify Mr. Kiff immediately. He'll take care of it as soon as he's done with some other business. Thank you. The man lets you in and makes you wait in the lobby. From the stairs, several children of different ages watch you timidly while whispering. Little brats. For a few minutes, a jovial-looking man dressed in an elegant gown comes out with one of the corridors, accompanied by two other people who leave the building without even saying hello. How much you want to bet he done sold that freaking terminal? Now I'm gonna have to shoot somebody. Captain Oaktree, it's an honor to meet you. Argus Kiff at your service. Tell me, what brought you to our humble orphanage? Apparently your boy stole from us. Kiff smiles and race immediately becomes guilty. I'm really sorry, Captain. I don't know what I'm going to do with these kids. Many of them have been forced to survive on their own in the streets of Ethos. In the orphanage, we try to instill the best for their future. But many of them go through a rather long adaptation process. I hope you have not gotten a bad image of the city. I assure you, I'll personally take care of finding out exactly what happened. If it's like you say, it won't take long to get your belongings back. You have my word. And in Ethos, my word is worth a lot, Captain. In the meantime, can I do something for you? So you're the director of the orphanage? That's right. As one of the five doors of the city of Ethos, I owe myself to the city. And what is more important to our future than the youth of tomorrow? Many of these kids' stories will make you cry at night, Captain Oaktree. Giving them shelter and an education is the least we can do for them. I don't trust this motherfucker! I don't trust him no way! Kiff is really Fagin in a dress. You nod. To tell the truth, when you heard the man talking about Argus, you imagined something different. After you met him in person, you start to understand why he was so admired in the city. We need a ground transport. Of course, you can use one of mine. No wonder, but they will serve your purpose. Anything of our friends in the Interstellar Republic. The man seems sincere, and you decide to ask him. I had understood the Ethels did not have any special devotion to the Republic. I can't deny that I was very surprised by your hospitality. I do not blame you for your surprise, Captain. It was well known the Ethels has always ruled itself until the treaty we signed centuries ago. Before this, the city was nothing more than a cauldron of misery and death thanks to the old families who ruled the area. After the expulsion of what we now know as scavengers, the Republic has helped greatly to build what Ethos is today. Many may have forgotten, but Argus Kif doesn't forget it. If I can look after the well-being of the city today, it is largely thanks to you. I don't trust him. Going to the abandoned mine. After obtaining the transport ship at Ethos, you and the crew head for the old calcinite mine abandoned centuries ago. Recent exobacillus studies cite the place as the origin of bacteria and appears to be the only place on the entire planet where they can still be obtained. Oh boy. You follow the directions of Dr. Rooms up to the foot of the mountain in the middle of nowhere. You and the crew get off the ship and immediately notice the piles of mineral and machinery remains that surround the road to the summit. Taking cover from the sun, you look towards the top and question with curiosity. So then, it's here? The samples from the latest exobacillus studies were collected from one of the old mines in the area. If my calculations are correct, we should be able to access it from one of the hillside entrances. Begin the ascent. Business is about to pick up, I feel it. I feel it coming. The road is not particularly remarkable, apart from some vans and other discarded tools along the journey. Vegetation is particularly non-existent, and the reddish color of the sand covered all you could see. Rooms? What can we find in the mine? Mutant creatures? Killer mushrooms? What would it be this time? The doctor shrugs before speaking. The conditions for the expansion of the exobacillus are incompatible with the life forms of this planet. We should not have many complications beyond the difficulty that the extraction of the samples will have. Sounds too easy to me. Whoopee, it's a bug. Yeah, it's bug hunt! Feels like a bug hunt! You arrive at the entrance of the mine, prepare to enter it. The crew puts on the equipment and distributes the lanterns, while you organize the group. The specialists will cover the front and rear of the group, while the engineers will be a few steps behind the first group for terrain reconnaissance. Terrain. You don't want any surprises this time. Go into the dark and quietly advance while staying aware of the toxicity readings. It's just too quiet. You press the button and listen to the small elevator engine running. Suddenly, an intermittent sound followed by a big snap resounds in the room as the elevator falls to the void for a few seconds, causing a huge noise when it crashes. You look at Rose in frustration. I knew it was too simple to be true. Being non accessible to lower levels, you have to send down the elevator shaft. Team of specialists ensure the descent. Crafting 6. Oh boy. Two people are hurt. Great. Your crew level is... I need to raise my crafting a bit. Without any preparation, you adjust the ropes to hang and begin to descent, then fall into the void with several mirrors, which could be without doubt a fatal blow due to the darkness, despite your lanterns, as well as how slippery the wall was. They make the task even more difficult if it fits. As you descend, you heard Rose's cry. Several stones fall into the void, hitting some crew members. You alright? One of the stones gave way, Captain. I'm fine. You sigh, relieved, while the rest of the crew and you touch ground. Last Sarah and Cook got hurt. Cook, why are you here? Why are you here, Cook? You were throwing up just a minute ago. Or 20 minutes ago, whatever. Check the lower level. Although the mine looked old, the condition of the beams was not as bad as could be expected. The atmosphere was much more charged than at the top level, and a foul smell covered the environment. But despite that, there seemed to be no signs of landslides, which was a very good sign. Once reunited, you follow the path while Rose continued to give directions according to her apparatus readings. As you move on, the smell becomes more and more unbearable, and the ground seems to change. Where previously you only found a few forks in the path, the road seems to become more and more labyrinthine. When in doubt, go left. Corridors are increasingly irregular, and in some of them you can find no trace of holding beams. Despite this, there are no visible signs of recent landslides, which is a good sign. Keep going left. We just went... Once again, you hit a small circular room with 3 corridors. The crew looks at you, waiting for answers. I thought you knew the way, Rose, even though I'm the one picking the directions. The readings are not entirely accurate, Captain. I detect signs in the vicinity, but it's impossible to trace the exact path. I thought with a copy of the original blueprints we could locate the accesses, but documents seem to be pretty outdated. Continue straight. Finally get to a long corridor without bifurcations. The smell is more intense than any of the other corridors, and many of the crew suffer some retching. What is that fucking smell? I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like we were close to the source of Exobacillus. The meters do not indicate toxicity, although perhaps we should put on the masks. Crew obeys immediately. Let's keep going forward. It's getting worse. Achievement unlocked! This way. You can see those roses giving directions through the mask communicators. We're getting close, Captain. It does take even 15 minutes until you reach a huge circular room completely different from the rest of the mine. Where are we? You observe carefully the walls of stone, which contrast greatly with the color of the land of the corridors. The room was surrounded by large carved stones of strange shapes, while in its center a circular pond divides the room into two concentric areas connected by 4 bridges. In its middle, a large circular table rises, giving the impression that it was an altar. You sit by the pond and watch carefully the fluid that seemed to you water at first sight. Now that you're closer, you feel like it is a lot denser. On the surface, some bubbles form from the bottom, explode, releasing a fine mist that covers the room. What is this, Doctor? That, Captain, is what we're looking for. Without delay, the scientific team prepares all the devices to proceed with the extraction. In the meantime, you take the opportunity to continue to review the room. For some reason, that place had attracted your attention. Whatever it was seemed ancient, very ancient. The condition of the stones was quite deplorable, but still the integrity of the hall had been preserved quite well. Rose, what is this place? Doctor responsible, manipulating the fluid in small bottles. We are not sure. When the mine excavations arrived at this place, the researchers began to speculate, but no specific theory was reached. One of the researchers of the time, Dr. Henry O'Donnell, seemed to have discovered something about an ancient civilization that populated Ethos millennia ago, but it did not take long to discover that it was nothing more than an old madman with a desire for fame. The scientific community withdrew his post and nothing else was heard about. You mean the studies on dysmorphs? Rose is surprised we're familiar with Dr. O'Donnell's work. Well, Captain, I didn't think you'd be interested in this kind of thing. Well, it kind of happened there. It's a long story, Rose. A chill runs through your back when you connect that place to the tablet. Oh crap, that's all part of the damn tablet. It's all part of the flippin' tablet. Your chill runs through your back as you connect that place to the tablet. You take advantage of as the scientific team continues with the extraction of the samples to further check out the strange gravel from the stone tiles. Captain, we're done collecting the samples. Dr. Room says they can stay in good shape for a few hours, but we need to get back to ship's lab as soon as possible. Leave the area. After having obtained the samples of Exobacillus, return to Ethos to thank RNGeesus personally for his collaboration and to retrieve the belongings that his boys have stolen from Dr. Rose's rooms when you first arrived in town. You arrived at the port of Ethos exhausted from the journey. Before takeoff, you had to talk with Dr. RNGeesus, one of the door of the city. Before that, you returned on board your ship to secure the samples. Good. We secured the samples before going to him. Good. Good. After all you've gone through to obtain them, you're not planning on letting them go to waste while you walked in the city. As soon as you arrive, Rose leads the scientific team firmly. It was clear the lab was her domain. Even if she hadn't done badly out there, the doctor was much better between test devices and tubes than in the open field. In a few hours, the preparations are ready, and you were on your way to the orphanage that Kif was running. You think he's recovered Rose's belongings? Or perhaps he sold them? I hope so. Although the most important documents are encrypted, we don't know who would end up with them. Surely the kids hope to sell it. They have not done so already. Kif has been the most pleasant person we have encountered in this city. Even if it's just to win the Republic's trust, we can't complain. I just hope those kids get a good reprimand. I remember when my mother found out I'd been stealing samples from the lab for personal experiments when I was just a kid. She was so angry she used me as a test subject for months to check human adaptability in a family cluster of Irans. I still have dinner with them on Foundation Day. What? What? You telling me you stole samples and your mama said, hey, I'm gonna make you stay with a family of dangerous animals, and you still have dinner with them on Foundation. Madam, your mama's parenting is revoked, effective right now. 'Cause that's just nutty. Oh, you stole samples? Here, I'm gonna let these dangerous creatures watch you for a frickin' for months. I'm gonna talk to Dr. Room when I get back in the form of a clothesline to the face. You grimaced. The truth is, you weren't sure just how much of it was a joke. From how little you knew of market rooms, it seemed completely plausible. You reach a huge gate that takes a few minutes to open. One of Argus men gives you access to the lobby of the building where you await him. Like the first time you've been there, several kids watch from the stairs until Kif appears. Captain, I was expecting you. I was afraid you had been victims of the scavenger tribes that inhabit the desert. Good to see you safe and sound. Luckily we hadn't any trouble. Argus nods with a smile. Splendid! They've been much calmer lately. It seems the new defense policies have been enough to keep them away from the city. Respond quickly. We have only come to thank you personally for allowing us to use one of your ships. We would not have been able to fulfill our goal if it had not been for you. The man nods again. We're also wondering if you were able to recover the stolen items. Of course! I promised I would get them back, and I did. They are locked up in one of the rooms and can be retrieved after dinner. The man seems to catch your surprise and explains. I was hoping you'd spend the night with us. In Athos, we don't see many foreigners in the city, let alone a captain of the Interstellar Republic. I have hundreds of things to discuss with you. If possible, I would love to discuss over dinner. I think it's a trap, but I'm gonna fight my way out like I do, so sure, yeah, I could use some downtime. Magnificent! I'll have time to prepare your rooms. I still have some things to do. We'll meet in the dining room in a little while. Take the time to settle in. If you wish, you can use the community bathroom. There's nothing like Ethel's baths to unload all the stress. Argus leaves the room, and it doesn't take long for Tom to show up and take you to your rooms. You walk through the halls of the orphanage, you see some other kids still getting ready to go to bed while the workers turn off the hall lights. You do a great job for these kids, Tom. Kif has always been like this. We both grew up in this neighborhood in absolute poverty. I remember perfectly the first time I saw him, and he swore to me that he would change things. At the time, I just thought he was nothing more than a cocky boy, but over the years he's proven me wrong. He has been the first door of the history of Ethos without noble blood, and since he came to power, Ethos has been better than ever. Roast bug, accompanied by an exobiological That's just wrong. Keep thinking while you listen to Tom's story. The rooms were on the higher floor, while the residents of the orphanage were grouped into large rooms on the lower floors. This floor had much smaller rooms for personal use. They may not be palace rooms, but compared with the cabins of a ship of war, they were not bad. After leaving your things in the rooms, you head to the common bathroom to relax for a while. Go take a bath. Public baths were a tradition in Ethos. Although a few foreigners had been able to go to one, they were just as you had imagined. The showers lined up occupied the entire length of one of the walls, while in the middle, a small ceramic swimming pool about to overflow invites you to step in. The crew is divided by sex to go to their respective bathroom, and after a shower, you get in the water. Despite the smell of moisture and the room's damage, the water temperature allows you to disconnect for a few minutes. It was a good idea to stay, Captain. I don't remember the last time we could take a bath. I don't remember either. You think deeply, but you can't remember. It's amazing. With everything we've seen, it's easy to forget there are still good people around the galaxy. It is clear that their hospitality is only because we are part of the Republic. It is gratifying, and at the same time we are not shot for it. You nod. Owen was right. You know that the deal Argus Kif had offered you was not at all unselfish, but you would gladly let it go. After all, he was the one who treated you the best in the whole city. Don't get used to it the morning we take off again. For a while, you keep talking carefree until it's time to come down for dinner. You dry up and go back to your rooms and change into clothes Kif has given you. The entire crew meets in the hallway. You all go down together towards the dining room. Enter the dining room. I just feel like something's going to happen here. Some business is going to pick up, and I'm going to be upset. The orphanage dining room was occupied by long tables distributed throughout the living room with a capacity for at least several dozen children. At the head of one of them, Argus waits for you until he sees you come in and gets up to greet you. A good evening, Captain. I hope you guys got some rest before dinner. Here are Dr. Rose's belongings, as promised. It didn't take long to find them inside one of the boys' beds. It was enough to threaten him with expulsion to tell us who had been his accomplices. None of them will ever taste the candy again until the day they walk out this door. I appreciate it, Kif, although I would like the boys to personally apologize to us. Kif's mood changes, and he looks at you waiting for an answer. Yeah, that's... Oh boy. Oh, why do I see this not going well? Possibly we appreciate it. Surprise! Argus orders Tom to wake the boys, who go down to the dining room immediately. These boys are responsible for the robbery. What do you have to say? Sorry, Rose. It was not our intention to bother you. If we had known you were friends with Mr. Kif, we would never have Arcus calls out the boy for speaking by name and immediately rectifies. We will not do it again, accept our apologies. That didn't sound right. I smell something. Look at Rose. The doctor agrees. This is enough. Luke, Rock, Dale, get back to your rooms immediately. You should have been in bed a while ago. Boys lower their heads and retreat. Don't be too hard on them. Deep down, they're good kids. Anyway, let's forget this mess and enjoy dinner. I thought the situation deserved it, and I personally managed to get the most representative dishes in the city. I hope they are to your liking. Very kind of you. The dinner is quiet as Argus explains his history and future plans further. No wonder that man who was so interested in you staying. During the evening, he consults you on interplanetary politics and the Interstellar Republic, showing particular interest in his active participation in city politics. As I told you, Ethos finds herself in a deep depression. Our political system is archaic, and its people more concerned with maintaining their outdated way of life, refusing to look to the future. The introduction of a one-man system supported by the Republic would foster different sectors, generating development that we so badly need. It sounds like he's trying to convince the Republic to back him as just the leader of the whole kit and caboodle. While the crew continues to speak, they cover up their yawns subtly. They had become a diplomatic. That had become a diplomatic dinner. As a courtesy, you keep listening to Argus' speech, or you watch Rose keep quiet all throughout dinner. Okay, I think it's bedtime. Argus says goodbye to you and leaves the room with Tom. You go up to the floor to your rooms next to the crew. After a little chat, you're all going to bed. Good night. That's it. I knew there was something else. As soon as you get to bed, you're sound asleep. Until that moment, you weren't aware how tired you were. Although the room was no big deal, the bed welcomes you as if you hadn't slept in days. The noise coming from the door wakes you up, and you get up to open it, still half asleep. Immediately, Dr. Rose enters the room, closing the door in her wake. Sorry to wake you, Captain, but there's something that worries me. What is it? Do you remember the kids who apologized to us at dinner? You nod. Those kids weren't the ones who stole from us when we got to town. You frowned, surprised. Are you sure? I certainly am. I have an exceptional memory. I assure you, I've never seen those boys in my entire life. I don't know what reason Argus would have to fool us, but everyone was lying. You pondered for a while. Something is fishy! You get dressed before you leave the room with Rose to inspect the area. It was probably nothing, but the doctor seemed pretty upset. You take a walk to prove there was nothing suspicious and go back to your room to sleep for the rest of the night. The orphanage is in complete silence as you go down the hallways. Apparently Argus had returned home after dinner, leaving Tom in his charge of everything. After touring the kids' floors, you go down to the ground floor and keep inspecting the rooms. Let's go, I told you there's nothing strange. Can I help you with something? A voice in front of you startles you. From the shadows, one of the corridors comes Tom, who approaches you with a smile. It's quite impolite to snoop around on your host's property, Captain. What are you doing? Try to find an excuse. Crew member our rooms intended to leave for post. You reply. Crew member rooms intended to take advantage of the night in the city. Luckily, I heard her leave the room and went down to bring her back. We both stayed on our way to the rooms. Tom puts his hand behind his back with a mock stop. It's that way. I can guide you. Rose replies, don't bother. We can go back alone. Tom approaches you, prevents you from going forward, and Rose throws herself out. You instinctively take your hand to the holster of your weapon when you see Tom fall to the floor completely KO'd. On his chest, there is a syringe sticking out near the thorax. Without another word, the doctor starts Woman! I'm gonna choke a bitch. That woman, oh my lord. This woman right here. What are you doing, Rose? What are you doing? Rose! Bitch ass might as well be Rose Nyland. You prepare to tell her off when from the jacket of a man she pulls a ray gun. Do you find this suspicious enough, Captain? Your heart skips a beat. The doctor was right. Wait, why was he right? He was just holding a gun for self-defense! What the? I'm confused! Of course the man's gonna have a gun. He's patrolling the property! I'm confused as shit now, whatever. Your heart skips a beat. The doctor was right. You quickly order her to wake up the rest of the crew, who are ready in a few minutes. Once you are all gathered together, you explain the situation. This place is not what it looks like. We'll review it from the top to bottom until we know what's happening here. The Argus men might be armed, so we'll proceed with caution. At your service! Forward! She spiked them. She like right in the chest. Right in the thorax. Oh, killed that man. Or knocked him out. Jesus, this woman. You walk around the place, looks clear. See, Kirk would go along with it. Cisco would be like, all right. Picard would be like, what are you doing? Janeway would have been slapped the bitch. Archer would have been like, well, what the hell's going on? You walk around the place, it looks clear until you reach the only closed door on the floor. Interestingly, you don't see any kind of opening method, so you ask the engineering team directly. What's this door supposed to be? After quick suspicion, Com's gonna address you. It looks like some kind of security door. Must react with fingerprints or genetic code of authorized people. Tom. Indeed, as soon as you put Tom's hand on it, it opens wide and lets you see some stairs going deep below. The crew looks at each other alarmed. You give her the order to go down and go into a long corridor to drastically change the scenery, looking more like some kind of factory or industrial building. You look at one of the main corridors where you see two armed men guarding a hatch behind their backs. After reviewing the other rooms, it seems this is the only possible way. Well, cut time. Waving at the door. You know what? We already here. Frick it. Cover my back. You go up the hall, your hands up immediately, and the guards point you. Calm down, guys. I've been sent by Argus. I'm aware of the situation. Two men look at each other without aiming away from you. Without paying much attention, you keep moving forward. Stay there, we open fire. Tom has left us in charge of the access door. Without a direct order from him or Kif, no one comes through this door. Speak come. Go ahead, open fire. When Kif knows you have killed his new partner, it won't take you much longer to accompany me to the other side. With your hands still up, you reach to an almost inch away from the guns of the two men who keep talking. Please, Dice, do not screw me over. You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! Frickin' Dice just went 1! Without allowing them time to react, you throw yourself between the two guns to grab one, while you turn on yourself, nudging the man who now serves as cover in front of his partner, who, frightened, opens fire without thinking twice before avoiding your shots. Immediately, the man runs through the hatch and raises the alarm. Shit. Move quickly to the next area through the gate, and the wave of shots from the lower level forces you to take cover again. Beneath you, a huge surface with several workstations and varied machinery in it gives shelter to Kif's men who keep shooting. Yeah, RNGeesus is not on my side tonight. Nope. Finish him. Oh. Well, I got weaponry, so... That might hurt a bit. 11? Dang! Jesus! Jean-Pierre, you look a little messed up, man. Oh, it's, cost 1. I can't use anything here? I can't use nothing? Okay. Oh, beautiful. I'm going to give him a health. Yeah, heal him. Resolve roll. That's... Well, that worked out well, though. Victory! After finishing the last minute, you checked more closely the machinery and the different pieces on the table. It all made sense now. A clandestine weapons factory under the subsoil of one of his charities was all Kif needed to get enough money to drive his campaign. It seems this explains how Mr. Argus Kif has funded his rise to power. Let's keep moving. You reach a room where several guards are protecting a door. Before they notice your presence, you open fire and finish them off. You open the gates using their identification cards. Behind the doors, you find a corridor full of cages filled with terrified young men staring at you. Through the silence, you hear some sobbing in the background. Captain. I know, Rose. Crew, open those cell doors. The crew follows your orders to start releasing the children. In one of the last cages, a 10-year-old girl cries over the body of a slightly older boy. He seems to have died from the blows he's received. Rose's room in a muffled voice addresses you. There are 2 of the kids we met when we arrived in the city. The little girl refuses to leave and does her best to stay next to the body. Here, dear, this will make you feel much better. To your surprise, the little girl remains calm while Rose sticks a small patch on one of her little hands. In a few moments, she falls asleep. You must get the children out of here. We gonna have a bunch of kids up on my ship, Jesus. You take the girl in your arms and, followed by the prisoners, you go back to where you came to the top floor. Crew wakes up the rest of the children from the orphanage, and while Rose interrogates them, you plan with the rest of your crew. We'll get Argus. That bastard won't get away with it. You leave Rose and the boys while you head over to Argus' home. That man, he has not only been using orphans for the manufacture of illegal weapons. As if that wasn't enough to arouse your anger, he has laughed at you in your face. You're going to personally see to it that man paid for every single life he'd ever stepped on. The formalities were over. After passing through your ship to resupply, you were more than ready to get him out of his luxurious house, however it may be. You get to the big mansion and your blood boils. In front of the door, a couple of guards guarded the entrance. Although they weren't going to stop you. That night, Argus would be arrested. Initiate operation. How many guards? Okay, a couple of shields, so I don't get the... That's all the shields I get, huh? Well, I guess Susan and Alexandria are kind of screwed. Alexandria's... Okay, that's good. 5 attack, okay. Let's see here. Oh crap, I did it wrong. Well, that worked. Okay. Oh, that'll work. Game, that's game right there. Victory! Alexandria might be in trouble there. I might have to heal you. The Gifts men try to take you down while you advance as fast as you can to his room. Although many of them seemed used to using firearms, their capabilities of a military team far outweighed them. As you finished with the last defenses, you entered a room which the leader of the organization had taken refuge. You can't do this! Ethos will never forgive you! Do you hear me? The rest of the door will set me free! I control this city! Knock him out. Pow! I just hit him. Without giving him time to finish, you hit him with the butt of your weapon. Oh, I wanted to punch! Whatever, it's fine. You've heard enough of that man for the night. The crew handcuffs him and takes him to the cells of the ship in front of the stupefied eyes of the rest of the inhabitants who watch incredulously from the streets. Once arrested, you return to the orphanage with Rose and notify the city authorities that they arrest the few Argus men who are still alive. This center will be transferred to Interstellar Republic control. We will personally see to it that something like this never happens again. Take care of the orphanage. For a few days, you and the crew take care of the orphanage until the Republic personnel arrive to take over. Once you leave everything ready, you collect your things and leave again. Before leaving, the kids come out to say goodbye. Children orphanage. Oh boy. Thank you very much, Captain. You have saved our lives. The rest of my friends and I believe this was the best way to thank you. The girl in the cell approaches you timidly, offering you a small wrapped package, which you open up, somewhat excited by her words. When you open the paper, you see a sheet with a text read aloud, Orphanage Captain Oak Tree. They renamed the orphanage to Captain Oak. That's just precious. The crew smiles at your action, and you turn around before the emotion becomes even more visible. Take care of yourselves, kids. Turn around before I start crying. Take off time. Well, that was just precious. Well, let's see here. Well, we got a couple level ups. Oh, departments, Oh, James King's in sick bay. You're not even hurt. What the hell? Whatever. Fine. Okay, we got level ups in the form of you. Let's see. Salvaging. Salvaging, why not? And salvaging again. James King is autoimmune, so we can't do anything by him. Oh, I'm just a blushing. The big old metalhead looking dude. It's like, oh, I'm just going up and cry now. Have anything I can scrap? No. Okay, well, he's taking care of that. That worked out rather well, don't you think? Alright, let's, Return to the okay. Return to Gamaka. I saved an orphanage full of kids from some jackass. I'll be going back and hey, bastard, in the cell, I see you. I hope I put the crazy I hope I hooked the son bitch right next to the crazy bastard. I hope I did. I hope I did. I hope he is right in the next cell, go yelling at me like, that man's screaming! And he keeps saying things and I don't care, Argus. Deal with it. Put him right next to the crazy bastard. Just sit him right there.
They are jamming our engines,
Of
Captain.
course.
We'll finish you off and spend your credits on updates.
Frickin' my computer, I swear.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Oh, he shorted my systems for a second. Bastard. Come on. Shorted my system. I want that ability.
Well done. May, send a damage report to my terminal immediately.
Okay, where was I going? Oh, it's up here. Haha. These all those things are like random encounters. You pop up and suddenly boom, hey, how you doing? They're like, what the hell? Anytime there, okay? Alright. Rose, let's get back in there. After getting the exopacillus samples, you go back to the research center to meet with Margaret Rooms, who had promised to help you with the investigation. Once she checks in the condition of bacteria, she'll give you everything you need to continue studying them. Oh, Sister's remembering. You land at the research center's port, and Rose takes you through the complex of one of the labs, where Margaret Rooms welcomes you without waking up from her jars she's manipulating. Well? It's a long story. As soon as we get to Ethos, we had to get a ship to... Did you get the samples? It hasn't been easy, but we have them. Margaret drops what she's doing, runs to you, take one of the samples. She drops her glasses a couple inches, looks at it closely. Excellent! You can't imagine how long the lab's been after something... Can't imagine how long the lab's been after something like that. I'll send a team to transport them to our warehouse. It won't risk contamination. Okay. We had a deal, Margaret. Of course, after the tests to confirm the condition of the samples, I'll give you the necessary documentation so that you continue your research. You're not satisfied. The doctor prepares to read the room when Rose intercepts her. Mother, we need to talk. Margaret stops anxiously without paying much attention. Oh boy. These days have made me rethink things. I want to leave the research center and escort the captain to his ship. No matter what you say, I intend to accompany them, whatever your opinion may be. Okay. Margaret's passivity surprises you. That easy? Can I leave the microbiology team? I always thought that your life at the research center was what you wanted for your future. You're free to go wherever you like. Something is bothering you. You didn't fully know the story of those two, but clearly the communication between them was not their strength. Margaret then leaves the lab, and Rose runs to you with an ear-to-ear smile. Oh lord, I got... New doctor! I know it's hasty, but I've been thinking about it carefully, and I think it would make a good contribution to the crew, Captain. I know it'll be dangerous, but these days, with all you've made me realize that this place is not for me. Please allow me to accompany you. Are you sure that's what you want? I'm sure that'll be useful. The galaxy is too big to spend the rest of my days in this lab. Rose takes a look at the lab, and her expression becomes slightly sad. Besides, who will take care that you're not killed by any type of alien bacteria in the future? Rose looks back at you for complicity. Welcome to the crew rooms! Recruit Rose achievement! Ah! Rose shakes your hand as hard as she can. I assure you won't regret it, Captain. You and the crew help pick up Rose's things and move her to her new cabin. After a few hours, the scientific team and your new crew member meet with Margaret, who provides them with everything they need to continue with the exobacillus research. Once ready, start the engines and prepare to take off. Full powered engines! Well, let's assign her very quickly, crew members. Mr. Bassad, you're gonna move back because I need a scientist. There we go. Well, now I got a doctor. An actual doctor. Okay, I had something happen, but, oh well. Alright, let's, whoops, wrong button. Okay, let's do a quick suspicious activity. And then, we're gonna go check the Genesis. Well, this so far has been interesting. Hope you're all enjoying it, too. Oh, searching for a cure. Wait, here, hit the engines. Bridge, wait for news and source of infection. Affect your crew consumes you. Make sure to keep yourself occupied with duties as captain. You are so worried that you are finding it hard to concentrate on your tasks. As long as you don't find the source of contamination that was making the crew members sick, no one on the ship was safe. Especially not Rose, who just joined. The way it was becoming distressing, not only did the risk of new crew infections keep you concerned, the state of the crew member that had been exposed was just as concerning. The worst part of it was not being able to do anything. You would have to wait and trust the scientific team to find source of contamination. I trust them. Please. Thank you! Finally! RNGeesus gives me one. The crew's mess allows you to succeed! Incensed, you keep fighting with the reports while you try not to think about it until Mai's voice shocks you. Captain, you are required on the lower deck. Looks like the scientific team found something. Feeling hopeful, you leave what you're doing to go there right away. With a little luck, you could save the crew and forget about this whole thing. Go down the lower hatch. You send as fast as you can to meet with the scientific team. Captain, we believe we found the source of contamination. It's due to the spacesuits. We detected the proliferation of unknown organisms, like the readings we got on that abandoned ship we recently entered. You reply, surprised. I suppose they've survived decontamination after boarding? That's right. We've taken some samples to try and neutralize them, but the safest thing now would be to completely discard the infected suits. We'll start investigating as soon as possible to try and find a cure. Alright, do whatever is necessary. Well... Well, that's a nice little breakthrough there. Although it doesn't matter, we got a new doctor. The two ships cut you off, no communication now. At last we found you, Captain. We have spent several days following your trail. You answer annoyed. The interception of an interstellar Republic ship is a crime. You seem to be carrying something of great value, Captain. I'm afraid that our client has a vested interest in your cargo. Surrender the tablet. What? Oh! They want the tablet, huh? How about you get these nuts? I'm not giving you anything. After the negative response, Captain Amiship replies, I will not repeat myself again. Give us the tablet or suffer the consequence. Shift move and take position for the attackers in. Take your battle stations! Oh boy, the tablet done caused some trouble. Woo, yes, sir! I think I need to repair my ship, my ally. Come on! There we go. Booyah! Bye Bye, Ski.
Great job, crew. We did it.
Okay, yeah, let's go to the station real quick, because we need to repair before we go. So that tablet's bringing us more trouble. You know what that means? I'm keeping that bitch. I'm keeping it. More experience for me. Really? Really?
Activate the shields. Let's finish them off.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Whoops. Rotate the other way. There we go. Okay. Good night. Happy gonna catch your steam later. Okay, you have yourself a good night, Dave. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here. Always glad to have you. As I'm glad everybody to show up. Catch you on the stream Tuesday. Yeah, give me your business. What you got? What you got? What you got?
Well done. May, send a damage report to my terminal immediately.
Yeah, I'll take. I need more protonite, but oh well. Okay, let's go back to the station where we were going because I need to repair. Yep, Tuesday. It's kind of like that Tuesday. Good Lord willing and all that. Oh, freaking hell! Freaking rocks getting in the way. I just need to figure out how to upgrade shit too, and I'll definitely be happy.
Control tower, we request permission to dock.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Captain Burrows, now Captain Burrows, we're gonna dock at your station, not cause you any trouble, hope not. And certainly okay, there's the okay, it's a, okay. Okay, we're docking that way. Okay. Okay, we're
Opening floodgates.
keeping the deranged looter because I could use him. Can I? No, he's not worth that much. I'm keeping him. I'm keeping him. Captain Wolfgang Weber. Here's Sokolov. Plasma cannon. That sounds lovely. Superior quality engine power. Ooh. That sounds lovely. I'll take that. Okay. So what have I got? Superior quality. Yeah, I'll take that. And Captain, yeah, you get that. That's good. Alright, let's see. Okay, what can I upgrade? 46. So I have a better hull damage weapon? No. How about shield? 40 of that. 82. Shield damage, 80. Shield damage 38. have a better shield damage weapon? Huh. Alright, Campbell, what you got? You got that? 56 damage hull, okay. 40 fleet. Oh, shield damage 56, okay. 8. That hull damage? Hull damage, okay, here, we'll switch it with that so you get better hull damage. And laser interceptor, I don't know why you bother with that. Can I upgrade anything on you? Can I? No? Oh, I can upgrade that. So I can't upgrade. Why can't I upgrade this, but I can upgrade this? Okay, well, I can upgrade that. Apartments, let's see. Here, no. Let's salvage all that. Definitely going to salvage that. This shield regen. Ooh, shield. Damn. You know what? I'm keeping that on me for engine power, but you know what? You're gonna drop this because it's crap. I'm gonna give you some shield regeneration. Yeah, let's go ahead and. I can't scrap that. Oh, you suck. Rocket launcher. Yeah, I can't scrap that. Laser cannon. Shotgun. I don't like that damage. I can't. Why can't? God freaking dang ever loving blue saw. David Bop I want. Okay, you've confused me now. And let's see, 7. False mines. I'm not gonna use. Wait, no, take it back. Take it back. No, no. Just in case I can. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Just in case. Disabling nearby ships. It might be good on a enemy or on a ally. Okay, well, maybe now I can upgrade some crap. Maybe. Yeah. And that requires 4. God dang it. Oh, still need a lot more crap. Oh well. Alright. Hell out of here. Still got an hour and a half left. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Let's save, because I don't trust crap. Alright, now let's go back to the Genesis, which is... There we go. Would like to upgrade to a new ship at some point. Okay. Well, let's go. Go see the Genesis. Why not? Having ourselves a great time with this. Let's go. See what the game's gonna give me, because that would be great to give me something real cool like a new ship. Probably won't get give me.
These look like the remains of a ship, Captain.
This isn't the debris of just any ship. These are the remains of Captain Scott's flagship, the Genesis.
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. We know how much you admired her.
Scott was the captain in charge of my training during my years as a recruit. I owe her a great deal of who I am today. She didn't deserve an end like that at the hands of her own allies.
Prepare the life support equipment. We're going in.
On your order.
The deep sorrow invades you as you aboard the ship. The charred Jagger remains barely reminded you of what the Genesis once was. You've been lucky enough to train on the Genesis many years ago. In your time as a recruit, you have been able to see for yourself what she and her crew were capable of. James Scott have been more than just a mentor to you. After years of service with continuous success in battle, and after winning the admiration of each of the captains of the Republic, you seem undoubtedly the right person to put in charge of the army. No soldier could believe the news that she had rejected the post, leading it to one of her most trusted crew members, Admiral Xiao, who is dead. Search the ship. You follow the clear path without finding anything interesting. The state of the ship is catastrophic. You had done well to deploy the appropriate machinery for boarding, because re-establishing a flow of energy, even if it was external, would require days of work. You couldn't reach the black box in the bridge. If you couldn't reach the black box in the bridge, there would only be one solution. It was feasible, but significantly complex. In theory, if you could access the Genesis Mind Core, you could recover some of the data and upload it to your ship's mind to find out exactly what had happened. We must enter. You think it's possible? Theoretically possible, Captain. The only concern is the state of the My System Core. If it weren't so badly damaged, we could easily do a data transfer. As it is, there is a possibility we could corrupt our own system. It'll take the time for the engineering team to connect the systems without generating fatal errors. Must try. You're able to access the room where the hardware of the My system is located without much difficulty. It seems especially complex. The first time you saw this room during your instructional years, it didn't draw your attention at all. Now, after having gone through dozens of ships, you can immediately notice the difference. Genesis is definitely at a different level than the rest of the ships in the Interstellar Republic. Most of the components are badly damaged, but you know it matters little. The core is the only fundamental part of the system. It's essentially a module where the processed data was recorded, allowing you to fully recover in case the rest of the system failed. At least, it was how you understood it. So many years of being familiar with the ship had given you that kind of notion, but you were sure it was something much more complex. In any case, as soon as you got a hold of it, the rest would become responsibility of the engineering team. Search for the core. You carefully open the compartment and find the module in terrible disarray. Fortunately, after tinkering with it for a while, you managed to recover the module. It's difficult to know if it was damaged. The outside appeared somewhat burnt, like a black sheet of paint covering it, which is not a very good sign. Nonetheless, you can't make a proper diagnosis until you reviewed it more carefully. Try to access the bridge. Though many captains question her motives, you, who had the honor of knowing her up close, understood her perfectly. She was a true woman of action, an adventurous soldier who smiled defiantly every time she faced death. Being an admiral of the Interstellar Republic, to spend the rest of her life going to the Council, mediating between interplanetary conflicts, it was not meant for her. The bridge is located on the upper deck of the ship. But the ship in this state will be difficult to access. The elevators will not work, so the only possible route here is via the stairs. The path will not be easy. A massive explosion has left the systems completely useless, meaning several gates will have to be forced open and many routes will be blocked by the rubble. Leave it in your hands, engineers. Really? Your crew level system upgrades doesn't allow you to succeed. You're moving as fast as you can through the ship. In one of the access points blocked by rubble, you manage to create a small tunnel through which you fit one by one. The tunnel seems sturdy enough until it suddenly comes down on one of your crew. The rubble falls in the tunnel, collapsing on the crew member's head. Well, Cook's hurt, but that's fine because he's already dying as is. Keep moving forward. Advancing to the corridor of the ship is slow and tedious. The engineers attempt to draw plans and schematics trying to determine a safe and efficient route to the rest of the team. Cautiously move through the remains of Genesis until you reach the main bridge. Oh crap. Oh god, that's gonna suck, please. Well, that's a fail. Cruise on research doesn't allow you to see. The engineering team opens up the panels and quickly begins connecting cables to the generator you brought. The concept is simple. Disconnect the door from its currently essential system and connect it to the external in order to activate from your own system. You cross your fingers, the equipment turns on and this access terminal quickly lights up for a few seconds. Suddenly, sparks begin cascading out of it until moments later the entire terminal is melted. Paradise machinery must open the gate. Come on. Give me a... Come on, RNGeesus. You don't need... 8. Good. Finally. Crew members upgrade level allows you to see... Put the device in place and turn the machinery on. With a bit of luck, the pressure should cause the stoppers to release and allow you to open it. Cover your ears in preparation and activate the devices. In a few seconds, enough pressure is deployed to force the door open and give you access through it. Enter and search the bridge. The interior doesn't seem much better than the rest of the ship's hull. Most of the terminals are completely useless. Most of the screens have been shattered into thousands of pieces. You relentlessly search the bridge but find nothing. The black box has been completely disappeared. Looks like that's not all that's missing. You're absolutely right. The black box is a mystery, but what was even more disturbing is there had been no sign of Captain Scott's body. All along the ship, you've seen the bodies of multiple crew who had died in combat. In another room, you had simply found the hull torn, causing complete decompression of the room. Anyone inside would have been violently jettisoned. This was different. Despite damage to the bridge, it was clear from the investigation that the bridge had not been depressurized. Time to go. We must relay this to Vice Admiral Flynn. Relieve the ship, and not before attaching one of your trackers to the ship's hull. As soon as you relay your findings to Vice Admiral Flynn, the Republic will try to recover what's left of the Genesis. After all, it had been the flagship of the Republic for decades. Back to the headquarters.
I still can't believe it. The Genesis was the most powerful ship of the Republic. I'm surprised the Children of the Sun were able to destroy it.
Nartos' ships outnumbered our ships by a wide margin, Captain. The probability of success was extremely low. I'm sure that Captain Scott knew it.
May, set a course to the General Headquarters. We'll inform Admiral Flynn of the situation after the War Council. We won't abandon Scott's ship as if it were space trash.
Bridge. Long hours weigh on you heavily. Okay. Dice again. Yep, we've done this before. And your credits, keep playing. Nope, fail. Back away. Lose 200. I'm leaving. Alright. Let's save. Let's do some of these side quests here. Doesn't seem like things are timed. We'll go here, take care of some of these side quests, and then we'll take care of the mission. Communication screen lights up and the captain's ship appears. Run supplies, don't take any space. I can afford it. Give them food.
Pilot, take us to the next target.
Give them some food. Sure. We're a member of the Republic. We help people. Where the graphics in this game are just beautiful. You definitely have to have a decent computer to run it, but when you do, also have a buddy, so if they try anything, they'll get shot. Captain Airship thinks you just hit. Oh, a light guided missile launcher. Yeah, I'll just scrap that. Yeah, no problem there, buddy. No problem. No problem, Bob. No problem. I bought a guided missile launcher, basically. Got this frickin' asteroid field before we warp, just in case. Really? We're sitting in the command room discussing an issue. Captain, we just finished a provision time. If you ordered, they don't correspond with the registers we had. I'll go and take a look. Oh, a 10! Nice! Go down the cargo hold and see the registry and clear up whatever is happening. Once there, you notice the cargo hold gate is open. You spot a shadow that swiftly runs up and find a place to hide. You all see an open supply tanker with unwrapped goods on the ground. Stop right there, I know you're there! Please don't shoot! The girl slinks out of the hiding spot. She's a 16-year-old girl wearing a long, dirty nightgown. Her face seems worse for wear. Hard to tell, but underneath the coat obscuring her face, you notice some cuts and bruises. My name is Zoe Miller. I snuck on your ship at the last station you guys docked. Please don't take me back. If my parents find out what I've done, they'll get so angry. We're on our way to war, Zoe. This isn't a place for a little girl. Girl glances around and says, "Is there absolutely no chance of me staying with you guys? I'm sorry, you must go home." Kamaka, gotta go to Kamaka. God dang it! Frickin' stowaway kids, I swear. 16-year-old on board of a Republic ship, what the hell? Get you back off my goddamn ship. They ain't got no kids on my goddamn ship. I don't allow it. No kids on my dang ship. Don't let no kids on board your ship. They just cause trouble.
Control tower, we request permission to dock.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Yeah, I got a brat on board the ship. She snuck aboard. I need to find whoever wasn't paying attention to our security and have them shot. Dock, please. There we go. Excuse you? Freaking it. Let me take that spot. No. Hey, go back to your parents. Dr. Zoe Miller snuck onto the spaceship as a stowaway. You step out of the spaceship and begin to escort Zoe Miller home. She seems increasingly worried of the scolding her parents will give her. Once they know she's done, halfway there, a man runs towards her to give her a big hug. My dear daughter, we've missed you so much. You have no idea. Your poor mother is waiting for us at home. She's going to be so happy to see you. She's been looking for you everywhere. Thank you, Captain. We'll take care of her from here on. We'll make sure this never happens again. I hope so. We've lost valuable time bringing her back here. Man grabs Zoe by her wrist and pulls her toward him. Time to go, little miss. We have a serious chat once we get home. Captain, please let me go with you guys. I promise it won't be a burden. Man raises his hand, slaps Zoe across the face. Oh, I can't be What do you think you're doing? Don't poke your nose in other people's business, Captain. I'm glad you brought my little girl back, but this isn't any of your concern. Here's 10 credits for the inconvenience. Now leave me and my family alone. We'll look at you with teary eyes while she waits for a response. I'm going to give you what you deserve, human scum. Man keeps threatening until you punch him in the nose. Falls flat on the ground, starts whining in pain, accusing you of making a grave mistake. Thank you, Captain. I'll never forget this. Here's 500 credits. Leave this place and start fresh. The girl takes the credits, grateful at your gesture. Thank you so much, Captain. I assure you I'm very grateful. But where am I supposed to go? I spent my whole life between these metal walls, tormented by my parents. Everyone knew about my father, but not even my own mother would do anything to help me. I got on the ship expecting to leave this place. The brief moments I spent with you guys has been the best time of my life. Please, Captain, let me be a part of your crew. "16 years old. What am I supposed to fucking do? He's 16 years old. What am I supposed to fucking do? He's a child. 16. Fuck it. All right. Fuck it. Zoe's smile stretches from ear to ear and performs what might possibly be the worst military greeting you've ever seen. Thank you so much, sir, Captain. I promise I won't let you down. I have enough specialists. Oh, I need to heal Daniel Cook. He's almost dead. I need an engineer. Before leaving, visit some local business. Spiffy up a new engineer. 3 hours, it's time to depart. Let's get back to the spaceship. Well, fuck it. Fuck it. Got a 16-year-old as an engineer now. Fuck it. Why not? Why not? We got a kid. Why not? I'm sure nothing bad could possibly happen. Oh, Lord help me. Alpha! Got armoring. Okay, anyone got any new medals I can slap on you? But you, no. Oh, okay, no, I got no new. You? No. Okay, yes. That. Nope. Nope. I need to put you in medical before you freaking die on me. Alexandria, let's see here. Nope, you ain't got nothing. Okay, departments. There. Okay, what can we do now? Well, Zoe's an engineer now. Hey, Zoe, how you doing? Oh, just missed your ass. Got 2 specialists. Engineer, science, engineer. Rooms. You'll be fine. You'll just sit there as a backup. Anything I can buy? No, I was already here. There's nothing. Well, we got a kid. Great. We got a kid on board the ship. Why the hell not? Now let's go to the War Council in Behe. I'm sure it can't possibly go wrong. that was a bad thing to say. Ugh.
Greetings, Captain. I hope you didn't have any setbacks on your journey here.
Oh boy!
All of our missions have setbacks, sir. In fact, I must speak with you in private.
The War Council will be held in a few hours. Whatever it is, we'll have to wait. Land immediately and take care of everything before the Council.
At your disposal, Admiral.
Let's go see the Admiral. See you say something. You're in your cabin, swimming your thoughts laying in your bed. It's been several nights of barely any sleep. As you close your eyes, the image of the crew that you saved a few days ago recurrently turns to your mind. The space pirates had approached him. Once in the ship, they killed those who resisted and those who were held until they left the ship, taking all the supplies. The medical team had realized it was impossible to stay alive for so long without food. You assumed that each one had drawn their conclusions, but you had decided not to reveal the horrible truth to them. When you checked the kitchen, you found that counter full of blood. A strange encounter knowing how infrequent it was to carry live food. The last bit of evidence were the bodies that the pirates had supposedly left behind, but they were nowhere to be found. Yep! Still having nightmares of that cannibalism. Try to sleep. The entire experience left you with a terrible feeling in your gut. The stench that you had found in the room, the vivid images of the captain having to chop and stew the corpses of his own murdered companions to avoid the deaths of the rest of the crew. You couldn't judge him. He had done what was best for his people, and that was something you greatly admired in him. As if that weren't enough, he tricked the rest of the crew into believing there were emergency rations left. Every time you think about it, the chill runs down your spine. You're trying to sleep. It's impossible for you to catch some sleep. The burden that man will have to endure the rest of his life chokes you to the point of just letting you barely breathe. That must change. There has been many extreme situations and horrible scenes since you come to captain of the Republic. But this was different. This had taken you deep. It had your mind in extreme obsession. You couldn't sleep. You barely had an appetite. The only thing you could think about was the image of the crew eating their friends without having a clue. And how the captain would remember it in solitude every night for the rest of his life. You talk to somebody. Always talk to somebody when you got problems. Can't stay anymore and take advantage of the next morning's breakfast to the crew. Wow, Captain, we were really worried. These last days have noticed you quite absent, like a ghost. Have you seen the circles under your eyes? This is the last time you caught some rest. Seeing how the crew scolded you for having kept to yourself comforts you deeply. I thought I bet you didn't know anything as the captain wanted. Well, you had us worried. Oh, it's Room's talk. Well, you had us worried. It had been a terrible event, and we may not be aware of what happened. What had to go through the captain's head when having to make such an extreme decision. What I can assure you is it is the right thing to do. If it had been my body, I wouldn't have held any grudge against him. That man protected his crew until the end, and that's what a good captain does, just like you. His words? But Rooms is a woman. Game. Her words, I'm just gonna say, her words reach out to you, and you clear your throat and try to cover your emotions. Thank you very much, crew. I feel much better now. Do us a favor, next time you want to keep something like that, let us know. You're our captain. We don't share blood. We'll be our family we have chosen. Ref continues with a solemn atmosphere after that scene. Definitely having shared the experience and hearing such emotional words from your crew had done you good. Despite this, they would never understand the true implication of seeing people die in your command. Let's keep going. Wow, that was interesting. Let's get to the war council. I have a feeling shit's about to hit the fan. What? Oh, really? Really?
Activate the shields. Let's finish them off.
Come on. Gotta get closer. Boom!
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed!
Get in close. Bye-bye! Oh, damn, it just... Okay, so I see how that cooldown works.
Target's neutralized, crew. We're out of danger.
Interesting. Get to the war council so we can figure out what the hell's going on. Alright. Headquarters. Music? Okay, whatever, no music. You're in the headquarters for the first time and it leaves you quite surprised. Most of the military training can take place at the Tacit Stella barracks. Our contracts, thank you, to the sophistication you see before you. Captains and other military officials are all heading for the immense hall where the meeting is about to take place. This is only the beginning. Even though the attack by the Children of the Sun had caught the Republic off guard, you are quick to gather yourself and begin planning the counterattack. Get towards the Grey Hall. The hall is gigantic. A large table in the background presides over the meeting while the rest of the captains are seated in their corresponding areas. You enter the area, and after a few minutes, the council begins. After a few words to honor the hundreds of lives that perished in the defense of Tacit Stella, Vice Admiral Friend addresses the hall. Time to plan our next move. The Republic has been decimated. In these dark times, we need a firm hand to lead the counterattack. As a first step, the Council has promoted me to Admiral. I promise not to disappoint you. I will make the Children of the Sun pay for the assassination of Admiral Xiao. The whispers among the crowd made it clear the majority of captains have not been informed of the changes. The Interstellar Republic usually chooses its commanders democratically from among captains and higher ranks. The election behind closed doors was not customary, but with war knocking at the door, emergency protocols had taken precedent. That the second in command should always take control seemed without a doubt the most efficient way to start moving. What's the situation at Tacit Stella? The meeting opens up to a forum. You ask for permission to speak in order to find out what the situation is at the old headquarters. Sacrifice of Captain Scott and their crew managed to balance the battle. Only a handful of ships guarded to destroy Phoenix, the Admiral Naruto's ship. The final attack was powerful enough to pierce their shields and leave the engines completely useless. If Naruto's is unprotected, we must act as soon as possible. We have information that Admiral Naruto has left the ship to lead the space conquest, but if he thinks we won't act, he underestimates us. We will finish the ship long before they expect it. However, we must be cautious. It could be one more trap from the children. It's possible that they are waiting for us to take the bait and kill those of us who are left alive. He's right, we must be certain. Several captains question the wisdom of your proposal. Still others from various parts of the room begin to volunteer for an immediate attack. It's clear the council will conclude without a consensus. Admiral Flynn calls over the commotion. I understand your concern. Phoenix is a fearsome enemy and is at our mercy, but we do not know what Admiral Naruto has in store. An improvised attack will be sure to fail if fall into his ambush. Listen to the rest of the hearing. The council concludes and the gigantic hall quickly empties. Continued disagreement undermines your spirits. Far from consolidating you as a unit, the attack has divided you more than you thought. The various groups of captains positioned themselves on different sides, supporting the representatives they thought best qualified for the position of Admiral. As much as it bothered them to see Flynn as Admiral of the Republic, returning the blow to the children was much more important. After hours of debate, Flynn and the rest of the senior officers will start planning the assault. Even if you took your time to ensure the offense was set up, the Republic would make the children pay for what they had done, everything they had done. Wreck your ship. You enter headquarters to meet Daryl Flynn, the newly appointed Admiral of... Oh, we're not going back to ship, you okay? The newly appointed Admiral of the Interstellar Republic to update him on the status of Genesis. The number of captains is much smaller than those seen in the Council. The delay until the attack on Tacit Stella is making you especially nervous. Waiting too long could have fatal consequences. Look for Admiral Daryl Flynn. Captain Oaktree, good to see you. Captain Scott wouldn't stop talking about you even after she finished your training. She was sure you would go far. Her death has been a hard blow for us, and I suppose you're aware the young captains don't talk about anything else. Admiral Xiao may have been the highest authority, but there was no captain more famous and beloved than God. I want to talk to you, Admiral. We found the Genesis. Flynn can't disguise the surprised look on his face. You explained the situation by mentioning the tracker you had placed. Splendid work, Oaktree. Recovering the Genesis might give us some advantage. I need you to recover the Genesis. I will order 2 tow ships to accompany you, led by David Robinson. Your mission will be to secure the ship's anchorage for its transport to the headquarters dock. As you command, Admiral.
We'll set off immediately. We'll escort you to the ship and begin to dock, sir. Keep your eyes peeled. We could run into enemy ships in the sector.
Understood, Captain. We'll keep the rear and jump once you confirm the coordinates.
Roger. Crew, to your positions. Our current objective is to recover the Genesis.
Well, the Fropsky sector, where we're going to... Alright. Where does this mean I'll get the Genesis? That'd be nice. Get a bigger ship. Let's see what's there. Ow, got an itch.
There it is. We've reached the coordinates. May, send the signal to the freighters immediately.
Yes, Captain.
Attention, everyone. We must secure the construction of the docking structure. Notify me of any incoming signal.
Yeah, we'll take care of that, no problem. I got an ally too, so hee hee!
Captain, we've been detected.
To the battle stations. We must protect the cargo ships. We will not allow the Children of the Sun to capture the Genesis.
Come here!
One of the
Bye-bye.
enemy ships has been destroyed.
I have to go back and put some weapons on cooldown, which is annoying. But it's fine. Damn it, come on, come on, come on! There we go. Oh, and where'd you come from? Another one? Jesus! Come here, sucker!
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
One of? I tried like 3 or 4 there, boom. Come around that corner. There we go. Ah, of course they frickin'. God dang it. Oh, your guns ran out too, okay.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Try several there, boom.
Docking structure complete.
Good work, team. Stay alert. We're not out of danger. We must finish off the Children of the Sun before leaving the area.
Well, that's a mess, but it's fine. Bye-bye!
That was the last of the children's ships. It looks like we've made it.
The least we can do for Scott. I won't let Nardos have the Genesis.
Oh, come on, I wasn't done harvesting. Let's say enemy attack is over. It'll take some time for the cargo ships to transport the remains of the Genesis to the headquarters where they can begin a full restoration. However, they're out of danger for now. Well done. Well,
Captain, We're receiving an incoming transmission from headquarters.
Seconds after my informed you of incoming transmission, you see in your command terminal a transmission with the symbol of a Republic. Doubtlessly important. Accept the transmission. On screen, you see Admiral Flynn with a concerned look on his face. You are sure it isn't good news. This is Admiral Daryl Flynn of the Interstellar Republic. Answer and respond immediately, Captain Oaktree. At your service? There's no time for formalities. I asked Admiral Mason to send a fleet without my consent to Tassel with the intention of wiping out the Phoenix. The assault has alerted the children of the sun. Dozens of ships are approaching to recover Imperator's destroyer. What are your orders? Go with me to Tassel. The fleet led by Vice Admiral Mason is still in combat with the last defenses. We must take advantage of the confusion to send a small group to support the attack. Ensure the destruction of the Phoenix before reinforcements arrive. No time to lose.
Crew, prepare to warp. We must finish off the Phoenix before the children's reinforcements reach Tasset Stella. Let's finish what Scott started.
How about no?
On your mark, Captain.
Because I'm busted, man. You're gonna have to wait. My ship's busted. I need repairs. If anything else, the rest of this game has been acting. I got time, sucker. I got time.
Republic ship requesting docking permission, please.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Yeah, I need to repair. Oh, I have to get farther in, okay. There we go. Okay, we're all good, that's good. Still missing yellow crap and purple crap. Missing iron crap. Oh, I can upgrade that though. I will. We got that. Oh. Exit. Okay, save. Warp to where? Oh, Tacit Stella. Okay. Okay, let's get over there. Time to handle the business. Oh, there's the station.
Captains, to your battle stations. We must finish off the Phoenix before the arrival of reinforcements. Focus fire on their shield generators. We can't damage it until we disable them completely.
On your mark, Admiral.
Captains, the children of the sun are approaching the sector. Destroy the ship immediately.
Oh crap, I'm getting wrecked here.
Sir, the generators are down. The Phoenix's hull is unprotected.
the attack. We don't have much time.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
The signal from the enemy ships is intensified. They're right on top of you.
Captain, they're here.
Do not allow them to recover the Phoenix. We cannot lose this battle.
Admiral, the Children of the Sun have recovered the destroyer. There are too many of them. We can't contain them.
Damn, I lost my ally.
As soon as possible. We must minimize casualties.
There's no chance. It's like they're taking no damage.
Ugly, Captain.
Yeah, I'm not doing any damage. The mission had... I got it down, and then it's just like, nope, sorry. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's fixed. That's gotta be fixed. Because I was wailing on it, and then just like, nope, sorry. Mission had failed, but the Phoenix Destroyer in their hands, the Children of the Sun leave Tacit Stella. As soon as the ship was repaired, it would surely be sent to the front line of combat, greatly increasing the destructive power of its fleet. It must return to headquarters. If anyone could be blamed for it, it was the newly appointed Vice Admiral Mason. Not only had she disobeyed an order from the Admiral, but she had declared an attack without his consent, allowing for your enemies to recover one of the largest killing machines known in space. Man, yeah, they really did smooth. They really did well.
Warp jump successful, Captain. We've lost the children's ships.
We were so close.
Damn it, we almost had it. If Mason would have completed Flynn's orders, we would have ended with the Phoenix.
Let's go back to the HQ. Flynn and the rest of the Board of Advisors will make sure Mason pays for his insurrection.
Yeah, the graphics are very good. I will say though, you have to have at the very least 16 gigs to run this. I had 8, and it says minimum it can run 8. No, it can't. It will stall at 8. It will stall out at 8. It just will not run at 8. Now I have 32, which one? Of course I'm getting jumped.
Activate the weapons! All crew to battle stations!
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Oh, I got stun locked too. Damn it. Depending on how Homeworld is, I might do that one at some point too after this.
Excellent work, team. Are you all okay?
Yeah, I might actually look into getting Homeworld and trying it. Also, my ship is not looking too good. Really? I'm starting to think it's like practice in the way is what starts my ship, which that's understandable. Yeah, I might actually do Homeworld. I'll take a look at it. I think I've heard of it. I've seen videos, but I never actually paid too close attention to it. Alright, let's go talk to the headquarters. I'm pissed! I lost an ally and my ship's busted! No, I don't care if that game is slow. Space Sunday is for games that take place in space, you know? So if the game is slow, hey, that's fine. Battles are what's important. I need to find a good retro game, speaking of next week, for Retro Space Sundays. Alternate back and forth, you know. Here in the facility disheartened, the Children of the Sun had regained the Phoenix Destroyer, giving them even more of an advantage. You head straight to the Admiral's office. There's a lot to talk about. The conflict has expanded. The Phoenix, the Genesis, the impulsive attack by Vice Admiral Mason. With all this in mind, you knock on a huge office door in there and are welcomed in. Enter the office. Captain, I was waiting for you. The situation is critical. We have lost track of the Phoenix ship. The Children of the Sun have managed to recover the Emperor's Destroyer due to disobedience of Vice Admiral Mason. Not quick combat. As more capital fit. That's what I like, Smooth. That's exactly what I like. I'm a capital ship whore. I love big capital ship fights. Fighters are cool too, don't get me wrong. I like fighters too. But I love it when you see two big capital ships just slug it out. I love that. That's what makes me smile. That's why I guess that's why I like Star Trek so much. It's all mostly capital ships slugging it out. Once to the headquarters, the children had already reinforced. The council has decided her crimes have been considered high treason. Former Vice Admiral Mason endangered the captains that fought alongside her and weakened the Interstellar Republic by allowing the children to recover Naruto's ship. The decision is final. Kendra Mason will be sentenced to death as soon as we find her. Admiral, she has served her cause. Death seems excessive to me. Insubordination must be paid for, Captain. Kendra Mason is not like you or me. She chose this course of action in an attempt to expand her influence among the rest of the captains. She doesn't care about the Republic. She only seeks power for herself. If she had succeeded, I'm certain she would have wasted no time in pursuing my position as Admiral. Something she's always wanted since she started as a recruit at Tacit Stella. As a result, many of the young captains questioned my command. The Children of the Sun have not only managed to wipe out a large part of our forces, but also destabilized the remainder. The fact that dozens of ships have joined Mason's exiles is undeniable proof. They believe what the Republic needs is a strong and passionate admiral, just like Captain Scott. Looks like it's old game. Well, if it's an old game, even better. I like it when old games are easy to run. However, even she knew she was unfit for this rank. Jane Scott rejected it again and again so that Xiao would take command of the Republic. An intelligent and diplomatic man, perhaps not the most skilled in combat, but undoubtedly one of the best diplomats of our era, the who will replace Kendra at the Council. With all that's happened, it will take some time for the Council to promote even the most influential captains. But this time, I'll make sure my second command is a person of true trust, someone like you. Scott was not wrong, Captain. You are an honorable person and truly respected amongst the Republic. I am sure that if you were able to bring the greatest traitor the Republic has ever known in alive, the Council would see that you are a logical choice to take her place as Vice Admiral. Of course, we will have to smoke her out, along with the traitors who follow her. As soon as our scouts have news of their position, the Interstellar Republic will make them pay for their crimes. What about the Genesis? The repair of the Genesis is going particularly slow. For years, it's been the most sophisticated ship in our fleet, and rebuilding it is proving a real challenge for even our best engineers. Despite that, returning to its original state will not be enough. We must go one step further. This brings me to the primary reason for our meeting. I need a trusted captain to find Dr. John Banner, a brilliant former Republic engineer. He was in command of the Genesis project, leading the teams that participated in the destruction of the most advanced ship in our entire fleet. Where can I find him? Dr. Banner has been an asset to the Interstellar Republic for many years after the construction of Genesis. He had been assigned on dozens of investigation missions during his career until just a few months ago. John had been assigned to a Children of the Sun ship as an undercover agent. His analytical skills are unmatched. He leaked information from inside and sabotaged the project. Last we heard from him, that he had been discovered and was managing to escape alive. That was 2 months ago. You must find him as carefully as possible. The Children of the Sun are desperately looking for him. If they catch him, where should we start? John Banner resides in a house on the outskirts of Endcliff, near the University of Space Engineering, where he taught before being recruited. You should talk to his wife, Anna, although I must warn you that she has no special sympathy for us. For one of our captains to come to our house after her husband's disappearance could be very upsetting to her. At your orders, Admiral.
With everything that's been going on, they're sending us on a rescue mission?
Banner is the only one capable of restoring the Genesis. The Children of the Sun get a hold of it before we do, it's over.
At least they could have given us something to start with. Good luck, guys. You just have to look for a single person all over the universe.
We'll see what Ennis says. We'll search for his trail for as long as it takes to find him. Republic ship requesting docking permission, please.
Yeah, I'll definitely look at it, Smo. I definitely will.
Welcome, Captain. Kick your boots off. My house is your house.
Definitely something I want to get involved with. Oh, yeah, overshot it. That was the Napster days. Oh, the Napster days. Oh, I remember those days. Before Napster became the thing you didn't want to have on your computer. because of you know, people would upload other things like viruses and shit. But I think probably if I were to get if it's on Steam, more than likely they'll have the soundtrack. Hair. Ting Ting Chu. Your name is Ting Ting Chu. I'm buying you that name. That name alone. Ting Ting Chu. I got to. Alright, don't have any allies I can buy? That's some bullshit. Scrapping. Scrap all that. Anything is like one of the things I like listening to when I sleep is like space music from like games like that, so that would be a nice thing to be having. Now we'll just do the couple of the random ones. Leave. Let's go do some of the randoms. Got 30 minutes left. Do some random missions. We got time. But yeah, it's just... I like space games. I never really did them on my channel because they were long. Like this, I would never have been able to Let's Play because it's just too long. It's better as a stream. But you know what? Now anything can happen. So definitely, that's what Space Sundays is for. Okay. For rare system detects chips around anything. Oh, we like tip offering men at a reduced. Slavery is illegal. Activate the weapons!
Activate the weapons! All crew to battle stations!
How dare you offer me slaves? You sunk them a bitch, you! How dare you! Where you going? Where you going, bitch? What you running for? I ain't hitting at that range. Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Uh-huh, yep. Wait till you get within range and then pop your ass good. Oh! Yeah, oh, you freaking stunned me.
Enemy ships has been destroyed.
Nope, you're dead. Haha. Maybe not quite an all-time favorite, but I used to love to play TIE Fighter. Oh, TIE Fighter. That might... Star Wars games are definitely going to be on it. Okay, we accept. I streamed the game a long time ago. You'll probably find it way back on my VODs. I streamed a game called Rebel Galaxy. That's another.
They are jamming our engines, Captain.
Another awesome, very
Activate
phenomenal
the shields.
game.
Let's finish them off.
Kind of like in this thing, but not as like mobile. It's not like full 3D flight. But very good game. Alright, come on.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Alright, gotta get closer so I can nail him. Ooh, yeah, I'm definitely have to go back in for repairs after this. There we go, you're dead.
Well done. May, send a damage report to my terminal immediately.
I think I need to go repair. And we'll go search Dr. Banner. Oops.
Captain to the bridge, please.
Wait, what? What?
Captain to the bridge.
Really? You're running a combat simulation. You're training your crew. Simulation. On board, the onboard crew has prepared a simulated battle against the Children of the Sun. The scenario isn't looking too good. We are alone against 3 powerful children ships. Tension on the bridge is palpable. All the crew members do what they can to defeat the enemy, but you finally succumb to a direct impact on the engines that destroyed ship. To your crew members. Focus on aiming. If this would have been our ship, we would have been destroyed and our bodies would be floating in the void, or worse yet, captured by the Children of the Sun. Need to line up your shots perfectly before firing. We can't waste energy on inaccurate shots. We finished today's training. I've gained strategist. More accuracy, but shoot slower. Oh, not going to complain. Yeah, that might be my next game. Might be a Star Wars game. I did Star Wars Starfighter and ended up not beating it because I was dumb. Technically, I'd beaten the game. I was just stupid in the final part and flew in the wrong direction.
Republic ship requesting docking permission.
The only problem is the Star Wars Starfighter on the PC. You have to
Welcome, Captain. Kick your boots off.
mod
My
it.
house is your house.
You have to mod it a bit in order to the vehicle shaking is so horrible that just a few shots and you're knocked off course, and it is so horrible. I hated it. It just made it so completely frustrating. Like, oh, all this damage just knocks your ship off, knocks your fighter off course, and it made it almost unplayable in parts. You had to mod it in order to get a chance, which I hated, but oh well. But I still count as I beat it because I beat the game. I just didn't get to see the final ending because of stupid crap. Can I upgrade anything? No. No, what about departments? Any more scrap? Can I have anything else to scrap? The hell is that? Ooh, shit! Ooh, shit! 76 hull damage. Damn. Where's my other hull weapon? You know what? I'm replacing that launcher here. Yeah. Let's see here. 101 shield damage. Jesus. 101 shield damage there. Yeah, that's getting put there. And let's see about you. 101 shield, 101 damage. Hull damage 76. Hull damage 56. Everything with higher hull damage. It's 55. Nope, I'll hold on to it though. Alright, let's go. Hopefully I'll get lucky and find a place I can buy another ally. Kohofo! Time to go to Kohofo! Where the hell is... Okay, all the way over is Kohofo. Let's go to Kohofo. What a stupid name. Kohofo. are you? Where is rather where I need to go, which is right over there. I do like the fact that there's so many like extra things that happen, so I could technically just sit there and just do side crap, just the pop-up missions, if I wanted.
Seriously? Another interception?
Yeah.
Congratulations, you've made it onto my blacklist.
I love this freaking computer sometimes, I swear. It's got snark and I love it. I want them beams! God, I want them beams so bad. Okay. Bye-bye!
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Holy shit, was that the shotgun? God dang, I want to get in closer with that business. Damn, I gotta get in closer with that. God. Okay, I need to switch that weapon. I like that weapon being up front. I want that weapon up front, Jesus. Woo, that gun, no. Oh wait, I got another one right there.
Great job, crew. You did it.
Whatever that weapon is, I need it up front. I need that shit up front. Let's collect all this. Let me switch that around. Sweet baby. What is that? Plasma artillery cannon. Yeah, put that shit up front. Damn. Holy shit. Damn. Oh my, how's that fire? Boom. Oh man, that makes me. Oh, what the hell? A voice coming from outside the bridge draws your attention. You leave this, what you're doing, see what's about. The hatch opens. When you go through, you can see the back of one of your crew members just before you turn around the corners. Confused, you address Maya, something happened? There's no response. Follow the crew member. You go down the deck through the main stairs looking for one of your crew, which you can't find trace of. Best thing would be to keep an eye on the artificial intelligence system's core. The chances that Maya was malfunctioning was astronomically low, but not zero. If the system was experiencing errors, the rest of the crew would probably be there trying to figure it out. Head the artificial intelligence system room. On more than one occasion, you reach a dead end. It may have been due to stress, but you swear the halls and corridors have changed. All of a sudden, all the memories of the different ships you served on are intermingled. Rooms of your training period in Genesis, quarters of your current ship. Everything looks fuzzy and blurry. Your head starts to ache as you try to find your way to the core. You break through one of the hatches, come face to face with Scott, the captain of the ship. Recruit Oak Tree, what are you doing? I think I told you we need to get ammo crates to the battle station. Scott? Before you can say anything, an explosion shakes the ship and throws you to the ground. The plates that cover the roof come down, flooding the room with dust that has accumulated after landing in more than 30 different planets. You get up with difficulty holding onto the wall. Your head burns and it's hard for you to recognize where you are. You're back on the bridge, but or at least what's left of it. The room is completely destroyed with several hull breaches facing outside. In front of you, the captain's chair turns around and you find someone sitting on it. You don't recognize his face, despite being very familiar. Wait, of course you recognize it. It's Wake Up. You open your eyes, drenched in sweat, and recognize the bridge of your ship. Everything had been a strange and vivid nightmare. You immediately notice overwhelming tiredness and intense pain throughout your body. Captain, I've been calling you for a while. I was starting to worry. I've gained a new attribute. Exhausted. I just need to get some rest. See, I love these little things. This is definitely why it feels like Star Trek. All this random crap happening. We've got a crew member that's... Wait. Oh, we gotta rest. Okay. Gotta take advantage of each of these special events. Long day, retire your cabin. You feel exhausted. So many hours to work. You trigger open the hatch. Okay, said that. The music makes you shudder. Flutes forming impossible notes. The symphony expands and contracts again, playing with you. An abandoned figure, a victim of time, lost in front of thousands of eyes watching it. Go up through the labyrinthine corridors. No, it's them that move. You can't scream. Music is hiding everywhere. No airlocks, no engines, no ship. Whispers in the shadows, deafen you, a great eye. A great eye. It observes you despite being closed. You turn around. Up is down, down is up. You hear it breathing, you keep quiet. Too late, the eyes notice in your presence and cry. A cry in their dreams while their pain floods your senses. A face. You don't recognize its face, despite being very familiar. Wait, of course you recognize it. It's... I lost exhausted. Great, wake up. Frickin' Charles scared the shit out of me with the frickin' reroll. Just sitting there reading something, reroll up in my goddamn ear. Jesus. Charles is still there, still hiding. Oh, lordy. You wake up in the darkness of your cabin feeling quite upset. You immediately look at the time and realize with relief that there are still a couple hours left before you have to get up. You turn around again while you put your pillow back together and dive back in your dreams. Okay. Let's do this. I have lost an attribute, Bungler. Okay, I've lost the Bungler. I'm glad with that. Alright, let's get to the planet and find Dr. Banner. We got like 20 minutes. Yeah, I was telling Dave, Charles.
Oh my.
I was telling Dave, Charles, this game feels more like Star Trek than anything else. This feels more like Star Trek than anything else. Shipyard. Ooh! We can buy a ship. That's 12,000. I don't have. Ooh. I don't have 12,000 yet.
Emotional damage!
Oh boy, he's gonna start spamming them all.
Keep crying, baby!
Oh lord. What's this one?
You are dead! Not a big surprise.
Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, it's a fighter. 15,000. By I have 12,000. Oh, we must construct additional pylons. Charles is gonna spam all of them. I had to use that one.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
25.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
You know I had to use this one.
Space!
I had to include that one. I had to. 20,000. That one's 10,000. Wait, It's... I lose 300 resistance shield by gaining... No, I get 300 hull, 100 shields. This one's 20,000. Oh wait, yeah, 20,000. Oh, this one's just plain better. But I don't have 20,000. 15,000 for a fighter. I don't know. There's this one. 9,000. That's trash. Get that out of my face. 10,000 for this. It's slightly better. I'm gonna save my money. I'm gonna get this. I want this one. I want this one so freaking bad it's not even funny. I don't mind it being slow, but I got... Yeah. Alright, let's go to Incliffe. Yeah, you know I had to include the space one. I had to. That one had to be done. Oh! Someone's in, I didn't notice. I didn't know someone's hurt there. Oops-a-doodle. Alright, you land on the planet and leave the spaceport to enter the city. According to Admiral Flint's direction, Banner lived in a huge house on the outskirts with his wife. To get there, the easiest thing would be to run a small transport ship to allow you to move without much trouble through the big city. John Banner's house. You insert the dress in his ship and enjoy the views. The fact that Incliffe was home to the most prestigious space engineering university was no coincidence. The city shined with its own light, contrasting with most of the cities you have visited. From the sky, you can see the gigantic monuments and institutions from the heart of the city. The open spaces and green areas stand out as a complex. However, efficient network of streets and buildings shine brightly under the light of the stars of the sector. Voice of one of your crew members brings you back to rally. Captain, we're here. And the ship. The street is completely clear, and you walk for a while around the fence that limits the property of Dr. Banner. With the insistence of which the Admiral had spoken to him, you could imagine his skill had taken him to the professional pinnacle. But seeing the house certainly confirmed it. You ring in front of a great gate of the enclosure, and a voice with an accent receives you. I'm sorry, but the owner cannot attend to you at this time. I'm Big Sam, Captain of the Interstellar Republic. From the communicator comes a ridiculous voice that lets you pass. The gates open before you and walk the path that leads to the porch of the mansion. As soon as you call, a middle-aged man with a dorky face comes out to meet you. You hold out your hand to introduce yourself formally, but immediately he turns around and begins to speak. Hello, Captain. I suppose you come for the disappearance of my brother-in-law. Go ahead. My sister Anna is in the Great Hall. The poor woman hasn't picked herself up back since her husband. And you are? Howard Huggins, Captain, SMC Chief Reviser, and great admirer of the work done by the Interstellar Republic. Thank you for your flight, Captain. We are all with you. You know, I knew another Captain of the Republic very closely. We fought side by side when the Children of the Sun attacked the Protonite stations at Dharma 6. Howard Huggins and Captain Scott into the evil of the galaxy without looking back. Those were definitely good times. I remember the prologue, Huggins, and you were a cowardly bitch. You hid. You were worthless, Huggins. The woman gets up when she sees you coming and addresses her brother. Howard, who are they? Don't worry, Anna. It's the Interstellar Republic. They're coming to talk about Sean. Admiral Flynn requests his services. Anna is surprised. Her face turns red and tears flow from her eyes. She gets up from the big sofa and becomes much more aggressive. What do you think? John has always been at your disposal, no matter how risky or crazy his mission was. He has always come to you to call without paying any attention to me. All this is your fault. I told him it was dangerous. I told him not to get involved in your dangerous scheming. I told him he wouldn't come back any day. And now he has disappeared. You have the nerve to come to my house and interrogate me because you require him for your stupid war? Get out of my house! Get out! I won't stand another minute in any of you! Okay, that's fine. Just leave. Allow me to join you, Captain. I've been to Zan more than once for work. I'm sure you can use someone who knows the area and has your back. If you fought with Captain Scott, we could use someone with your expertise. Thank you, Captain. Don't worry. I know Zan like the back of my hand. With me, we'll go completely unnoticed. Finding us will be like looking for a needle in the whole galaxy. I'll bet. I'm a freaking bet.
Don't worry, John. We'll bring you back safe and sound. Engines at full power.
Calm down, Howard. You don't have to keep me company on the bridge. You can go back to your cabin.
I was right with the voice.
And leave you unprotected? No way! Howard Huggins will take care of you.
Son of a bitch. You had to press buttons. That's fine. That's what the buttons are for. That was the buttons are for. Let's see. Yeah, that's exactly what the buttons are for. You know what? Let's do a suspicious activity real quick before we end the stream, because it's almost time. We'll end by going to the station. I want to keep here because this is actually a good place. If I might be able to grind some money, I might be able to buy a new ship. Next stream. I wouldn't mind upgrading to a battleship. Right now, I'm just a cruiser. Well, let's see how much money we get here. Probably not much, unless I start selling shit, which I'll check at the station. But yeah, this is definitely a good game. I would recommend people, if you like games in space and all that, I recommend you get this. Definitely recommend.
We'll finish you off and spend your credits on updates.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed!
Alright, let's get around the corner here. Meet my little friend! Damn, I love that heavy cannon in the front.
Well done. May, send a damage report to my terminal immediately.
Oh shit, that didn't go. Oh, I got 200 credits, really? Well, I might be able to sell some shit, we'll see. Let's do this one. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this game. I've actually been playing it on a separate character. On a secondary character, and it's just... This game is definitely fun. But I think I might actually do Homeworld after I finish this one. I might. We'll see. We'll see. If I get, it depends, because this game is still in early access, so I don't know if it's finished. As soon as you arrive there, you see with the merchant fleet is surrounded by fuel-powered pirate ships. Okay. They start to open fire. We must help them. Okay, help the pirate.
Activate the
Help
shields. All hands to battle stations.
Damn that cannon! Holy crap!
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Come here, buddy! Let's turn that on, and bye-bye! Damn!
Great job, crew. You did it.
We thank you very much, Cap. We thought that was the end. The ship's ambush is near the sun. We tried to flee, but they hunted us down. I don't want to know what would have happened if you hadn't come to our aid. I'm being an asshole. Maybe a part of your cargo is payment as fair gesture of trade. Oh, that's an 8. Yep. Thank you. Of course, any help we provide you in the Republic would be welcomed. Matt sent you a chest of synthetic clay as payment for your services. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get to the station here. Yeah, this might be a good place to just sit around and grind a little bit for money. The only reason I don't do it off screen is because a lot of this stuff, a lot of the random events that, like this, a lot of the random events happen. Find yourself on the ship's ridge, and suddenly an asteroid a few dozen meters in size appears in your trajectory. Pilot invades with very last moment, avoiding a head-on collision. Nice firing, helmsman. I'm not gonna yell at my helmsman. He's showing some skill. Hey, man! I want this man to be stylish. Yeah, it's like I don't grind on this character on off stream. It's because too many random events happen. They're connected with other things that I don't want to miss.
Control tower, we request permission to dock.
And the way this feels like Star Trek, it really does.
Welcome, Captain. Kick your boots off. My house is your house.
Let's dock. See if we can sell some shit. I need 20,000 to get that cruiser, and I want that damn cruiser. That battleship, I mean. Okay, come on. Stop. There we go. Let's dock. See what we can repair first. I also like how all the boosters fire realistically, like you would in space. Opening floodgates. Oh, I can go to District 8. I'm not going to. Repair. Alright, let's see here. Ooh. Shotgun. I'm gonna keep that. What the hell is this? Shield inverter. Its position as a shield. I'll keep that. Ooh, sell that, definitely. Can I sell that? Can I sell that? Do we have do we have a sale place I can sell things? I want to sell this. Can I sell this? No, I want to sell. How do I sell? Oh, people are leveled up too. Shit. That. Upgrades. Investigations. Yeah, sure, why not? Upgrade shields again. Crafting. Need to upgrade crafting more. Oh, Cook, you're still around. Crafting. Rose! Medicine. Everyone's leveling up. Shit. Wait, let me check. Oh, you still have oh, level up. Upgrade that more. See, do you have any metals I could get? Oh, nope, you have no metals. I'll check. Really? You have more? Nope. Salvaging. Monica, salvaging. James King, I don't know how you're still alive with your autoimmune crisis, but okay, I'm not going to complain. Salvaging. Ting Ting Jewel! Upgrade your shields. Yeah, you have a good night, Smoo. You have yourself a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you on Tuesday with Assassin's Creed. I'm trying to figure out how to sell. Can I sell some shit? I want to sell... Can I sell? Let me sell. That'd be nice if I could sell. Can I sell? No? You won't let me sell for nothing. So I just need to sell... Fine, fuck it. I'll just figure it out next stream. I'll figure it out frickin' next stream. Warp somewhere, sell a whole bunch of shit, come back, save. Save again. And exit to the main menu. Yeah, next stream I'll figure out how to sell shit. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this game. Definitely. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's fine. Now let me just switch because it's time to raid somebody. Let me shut the game off here. So that means no. It's time to raid somebody. Let's see who we can raid here right now. Phone would cooperate, so I could. That over there. That over there is fine. Alright, let's see who we can raid right now. Let's see. Phone would load. Oh no, you're done. You're done. Alright, definitely not. No. Yes. Oh, Charles is... Hey! Yeah, you're a little late there, Ida. Oh, Rocks, Ray, Riz, yep. Well, I'll tell him hi. I'll tell him hi, too. Let's see, who can we raid? Real quick. You know what? You know what? You know what? I don't know if it's anyone's cup of tea. Over here. I don't know if we're gonna raid, a buddy. We're gonna raid E2Gate. He's doing World of Tanks right now. He's a good guy. And give him some love. Even if World Tanks isn't your thing, it's fine. He's a good guy. Show him some love. I'll see you all Tuesday with Assassin's Creed. You'll have a good night. Sayonara. And don't let people stole away in your ship.